it's up there. What's up? What is happening? Welcome back to the channel. That thing is right in my screen.
Yeah, it is. Man.
Welcome back to the live stream. After hours with the crew.
Good.
Woo! We got a guest tonight.
I'm
You guys have
back,
seen
baby.
this clown before. Embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself in front of your friend.
I'm
What
sorry.
are you
lady
drinking?
friend.
Do you even know what you're drinking?
Parking lot. Hackensack Brewing Company.
How's the sound? How is the video? Let us know.
Ooh.
Before we get into it, we're going to let you guys discuss your beers.
That's strong.
I'm drinking a margarita still.
You got a marg?
Ooh.
It's taco night, so
Taco
Is
night.
that the same one that you started 3 hours ago?
No,
Okay.
second one.
What do you got there?
I got it.
Hackensack?
Tell me. Your beer.
I don't. Parking lot pills. I don't
Pretty
know.
good.
I think we did a beer review on that. That's why they left in there.
I think we were supposed to, and I don't think we did yet.
No, I think we did. Pretty sure we did, didn't we?
It's a fancy.
I don't
beer.
know. So what is going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. If you guys are already in, if you're here for the first time, hi, I'm Bert.
I'm George.
George, and this is
Samuel.
Samuel Ganji.
It's taco night. It's not
But I think
bad.
most of you guys have probably been here before. We wanted to get on tonight. If you guys saw our Tuesday video, then you might know what we wanted to talk a little bit about tonight. But that is the our venture for 2024, and we'll get more into that in a minute after we address who is in the side chat here.
Oh, I think Full Throttle Hog's got some kind of beef. He says, "Here is a question. What kind of person sends a text with a question and then doesn't respond?"
So I got caught up. I sent you that, and then people came over, and I put the phone away, and I wasn't paying attention. So I will send you a text later. It's not like when I send you a text later at midnight here, it's like 7 o'clock there. So I'll answer you. Sorry, I apologize, my friend. I did. I sent that, and then they all showed up, and I wasn't paying attention to the phone.
Wilkie. Woo.
Wilkie, what is going
Yeah,
on?
Wilkie.
Nomad Matt, what's happening?
Bruce is in here. Bob Veering. We'll be hanging out with Bob
I
this
don't-
weekend.
I don't know that. I don't know who that is.
Doc Harley. Corey. What's up,
Okie,
Corey?
what's happening? Be patiently awaiting.
No
Well,
Matt,
actually,
Matt.
the reason I was texting you because I didn't know if you were going to Sturgis, and if you weren't, I was going to try to lure you to the East Coast next July. But if you're going to Sturgis, you probably won't be able to.
I don't think Sturgis cares if he goes or not.
Sturgis doesn't care. He really doesn't. Yo, the Royal one. Did you see Bobby Royal up in here?
Really?
He is the royal one.
He's
now.
the Royal one. Yo.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen Bob since I freaking
It was
crashed.
just his birthday. Wish him a happy belated.
Happy belated. I think
Sunday. Sunday was his birthday.
I don't think I've seen him since my accident. July.
Really?
Yeah. That's a long time.
Damn.
I blame him for my accident, so that's why I didn't want to talk to him. I'm kidding. Kid.
No comment.
I kid. Sound is crap, too bassy, and sounds like it's coming from the bottom of a well. Well, that's Moose because you live in the bottom of a well, so that's why it sounds that way.
I think we should go film a video in Bob Royal's shop. He's got a cool little shop.
Well, Ryan, it's funny that you should ask that. Why should Ryan come to New Jersey in July, George?
Oh, what a segue. We're going to do a little event in July. And by little event, I mean what I thought was going to be a little event is now going to be a huge event.
Hopefully it's a huge event. So obviously Ryan didn't watch our video.
No.
Which we'll talk about that later. When I text you back, we'll have you have time to prepare your explanation for why you didn't watch our video on Tuesday. So, for those of you that didn't see the video on Tuesday, first of all, go watch the video because that's what you're supposed to do. George and I have decided that we are going to dedicate 2024 to raising money, charity venture for our military and first responders. We are going to raise money for a foundation called the
Tunnels to Towers.
Tunnel to Towers Foundation. They came about shortly after 9/11 in honor of a fallen firefighter, and now they've been dedicating their time ever since to giving back to our military men and women and our first responders who maybe are injured in the line of duty or die in the line of duty. They help the families. They have a lot of different things that they do. They have a lot of different programs that they do for.
One of the cool things they do is they pay off mortgages.
Yeah, so they have a thing where they'll pay off mortgages for families of fallen military or first responders. They also build custom homes for families where maybe the military or first responder has some sort of disability from the job, limbs or something, whatever, and they do custom homes and things like that. So we are going to be raising money for the whole year of 2024. It's going to be a long thing. There's going to be an online campaign. There's going to be a place to donate money online. But our big event and our big adventure to try to really raise some good money is a poker run and a charity. I'm calling it Veterans Charity Rally. What I was calling it.
Okay.
We haven't officially come up with a name for it, but it's going to be the Baggers and Brews Poker Run and Veteran Charity Rally.
I like that name.
And
I like that name too. And people need to understand, like, we came up with this a few weeks ago, right?
it hasn't been long, and it's been
Yeah.
moving really fast. We've secured a venue. It will be at the Moose Lodge in Mount Holly, New Jersey. They have a huge property with a massive field that we will be able to fill up with vendors and food trucks and play biker games, right? That's why we got Sam. That's why we recruited Sam here for the biker games.
I'm the weenie man.
He is the weenie eater. And we'll have bands, we'll have music, we'll have vendors, all that stuff. There'll be beer, all that stuff that you would find at like any kind of rally event. And there'll be a poker run as well that will kind of coincide with that event. So it's a huge undertaking. We've come miles in just a few weeks.
In a few weeks. And we were talking about, doing a group ride and kind of what to do. And it started out, I said, instead of doing a group ride this year, why don't we do a poker run?
He said, "Do you think we could
Wait,
pull
you're not
off?"
gonna do
Yeah.
the group ride?
No, it's the poker
This
run.
is this is the
No.
yeah.
Sam's like, no.
You
Yeah.
gotta have both.
Yeah. So
We'll
calm
get there.
down,
But we'll
pal.
get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We are going to do something. but
So
we'll get
so
there.
George says, do you think we could pull off a poker run? And I said, I think we can. And I think George and I both have wanted to do something for veterans charity, something of that nature for a while now, but we didn't really think like that we were in a position to be able to do it. We didn't think we were big enough to do it. We didn't think we had the resources to do it, the support around us, all that stuff. And we finally think that we're in that kind of place now. So we said, the hell with it. Let's give it a try. And we recruited Sam, because Sam has done some events and has some history with that, some experience pulling off some decent events. So yes,
Weather permitting.
weather dependent. Well, he never picked July, so that's the problem.
And that is a lot of the reason we picked July.
Do we have anybody in the back room, by the way? No?
No, not right now.
Interesting. All right, I have to text somebody. But so where was I? So yeah, so I think we're there now. I think we're big enough. We have enough of you guys supporting us. We have enough local connections supporting us. We have a good supporting cast with some friends that are local that can help us pull this off. And I think this can be really cool. This could be a cool event that maybe, if it's successful, maybe it's something we do on the regular, but we're just going to try to make it successful this year. We're aiming big.
I think it's gonna be very successful.
We're aiming big. We could have just done a poker run, and we said, at first it was like, well, let's do a poker run. And as we started talking, we're like, you know what? Let's do the poker run and have this event going on at the same time. And when the people finish the poker run, they'll end up at the event, and this event will go on all day. We'll have vendors, we'll have beer, we'll have bands, we'll have food trucks, all this. Let's just go all out and see what we can do. So it's coming along, man. We've got a long way to go. We got a lot of things to plan. Hopefully, with all you guys' help. It's just going to be a one day. It's going to be a one-day thing. We're going to have the event's going to be on Saturday, July 13th. Ryan, we're hoping that I know that we've had a lot of people come up from out of state, from all over the place for our group ride that we normally do that Sam was just talking about. So we're hoping those people will still come. We're hoping to pull in a bunch of different YouTubers that can get here and maybe do something, maybe do some sort of motorcycle YouTuber like meetup at the event and have have their own tent where we can do like a get together and do meet and greet, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we're aiming big, so we'll see what happens. We got a lot of stuff to get done, but we've got we've got the charity locked up with Tunnel to Towers. That was a process because they're a big company. I don't know if you guys know, but you can see them on commercials during football games.
Yeah.
They're on commercials during Hannity on Fox News. Like they're legit big organization. So they had a lot of hoops to jump through to be approved to represent them and to use their logos and things like that.
Mhm.
We've cleared that hurdle. We have the date. We have the location. We're trying to secure the starting point for the poker run.
Yeah.
We're trying to get that narrowed down. As soon as we get that narrowed down, we can start putting out the flyers. I know this is way early and we're talking about July, but this is a big event. So it's going to take a lot of planning, a lot of organizing, and we want to like just keep beating it into everybody so everybody knows it's going on and people show up, because the last thing we want to do is have all these vendors and food trucks and bands and all this stuff show up and no people show up. So we need you guys to show up for sure.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be an issue at all.
And it's a year out, so it gives everybody good time to plan. What you don't know
Less
is
than 9 months.
Justin 99 RU grad said he's coming out. He's going to come out and give us a hand.
I saw he said he was
Yep.
putting it on the calendar.
So it's very cool. And
We have another person who's volunteered to help us, and they're supposed to be in here, and they're not.
what's up, Eric? SJ Bagger.
Let me
What's up, Eric?
And the day after Sunday, we talked about this a little bit. Sam doesn't know.
we're
about
live
this.
right now, right?
Yeah, we're live. We're gonna do
Chris is showing up here.
a members group ride
When is this?
the Sunday after the event.
Oh, we are.
Yeah. We did talk about that.
We talked about it. We didn't.
That's going to be the group
Yeah.
ride, but
Mhm.
not a group ride.
So you
Because
guys,
it's members
so you
only.
members are gonna have to take off Monday as well because you have to get home on Monday.
Wait, are non-members allowed to join that or no?
Yeah, I mean, you have to talk to George.
It's up to me.
This was his brainchild.
Yep.
What do you think? So what's yes, no?
We're gonna do so. The thing is about the group ride is we don't want the group ride getting crazy, like we had, on our last group ride. We want to avoid that type of incident. So we're gonna try and keep it.
Yeah,
we're
I
gonna try and keep it a little bit limited, and that we can spend time with people who are in the membership program.
not only did we want to focus on charity, we also want to avoid any lawsuits. If you know what I mean.
Understandable.
So we'll figure something out though. Hopefully SJ Bagger is able to attend.
Mm-hmm.
He freaking better.
He's close enough. I know our friend Mint Vikla said he would come.
Yeah, I feel like
I
we have a
reached out
strong-
to
strong
the
support group.
Gettysburg, PA ladies.
Is that Gettysburg
Um,
Bike Week that weekend?
It is.
Okay.
So and that's the thing. Like I don't know. Like
Yeah.
people have already said, well, that's Getty's. Well, I know it is, but there's only so many options for doing something like this in the summer months. There's really like things going on every weekend. We had to pick one that worked for us, and that's why it's the 13th. I know it's Gettysburg Bike Week, but honestly, if you've been there before, you really don't need to go this year.
It's gonna be a lot more fun than Gettysburg.
This event's going to be better than Gettysburg. I'm just saying. I've been to Gettysburg multiple times. I promise you, this will be more fun.
Yeah, I think it'd be way more fun.
Oh crap! Can you send our friend an invite?
Yeah, I'll send them an invite.
Yeah, we might have forgot that. But why aren't you in the side chat, bro? So yeah, it was kind of no avoiding that. There's things going on. I mean, the weekend before is 4th of July. We didn't want to do it then. Then the weekend, like we got 2 weeks after that is Sturgis, which I'm trying to go to Sturgis. So why did it get so dark?
Did I set the light?
It hasn't been that dark. No, it's like the whole thing got dark. Is it just me, or is that way darker than when we started?
I don't know.
It's darker.
They're lightened up.
That's weird.
Mhm.
Were you blocking the sun?
I was probably blocking the sun.
Damn.
Anyway, so now this is weird. This is the first time we've had a live studio audience. This is really awkward now. I got to be honest with you. I wasn't prepared for this.
Hi, audience.
I was not prepared for this. So anyway, has it been dark the whole time? I don't know why it's dark. It wasn't dark when we set it up. So I pretty much would have to travel 2,702 miles,
Yeah, that's a good
or
ride.
you could just fly in, bro.
That's a good
We'll,
ride.
we'll find you a bike. We'll find you a bike you can use. I can't ride that day. I'm gonna be busy running the event. You can use my bike. Listen, if Full Throttle Hog flies all the way here from California to this event, I will let him use my bike. And I'm saying it like that because I'm getting side eye from the wife over here about.
Can we
Say
record
what?
this, please?
Well, it's kind of recorded.
Well, it's kind of
yeah,
recording.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, I mean, you don't know.
Whoa,
It's
whoa.
next July. Sam might need to use your bike.
This is true. Will your bike be ready by then?
Probably not.
Let's go off on a little side note. What's going on with your bike? Why don't you tell the people about your bike?
So my bike went down like what, 4 months ago?
Leaving my
Right.
house, right? Is that when it happened?
Yeah, we were all at your house
Yep.
doing what were we doing? We were working on your bike, and I was driving home and it went kaput. And then I asked you for your trailer the next morning, and then
So it's been down since then.
yeah, when was that?
I don't know. It feels like forever
Before
ago.
Ocean City.
It's 3 months, right? 3 months.
September. It was September.
It wasn't
And I don't-
before Ocean City, was it?
Yeah, it was because we were working on your bike before Ocean City.
No,
Didn't you
I
come
took
to
my
Ocean
bike
City?
to Ocean City. Yeah, we went to Ocean City.
Well, he did go to Ocean City.
So it must have burnt down after that.
Did we do
because-
something after that to my bike?
I don't think so. That's when we
Maybe
did.
I fixed it.
You must have
I did a
fixed it.
temporary fix.
Well, what's new?
Yep.
yeah, it ended up being like a
Fix it, Sam.
a stator and regulator issue. And then I
Sam,
replaced
still
that.
no word from Mike?
I messaged him yesterday, and he said that he was on a trip in South Carolina, and it was going on the lift today.
Good night. Isn't it like noon in California?
It is noon in California.
Ryan's always got something better to do to hang out with. So go ahead. Go take a call from Adam. It's cool. We're fine. We'll take sloppy seconds over here.
Mr. and Mrs. Stumper.
What's
up?
happening, Thumpers? There you go, Des. Thank you. Yeah, guys, hit the like button, man. But so that is 86. Oh, that's because Monkey came over with his friends. What is up, Monkey? How did your oh, that went to the premiere. That went to our thing after his premiere. That's pretty cool.
Nice. Sam's getting an Indian.
Oh my
He
god!
should.
Wow! Wow!
He should.
Ah.
So so what did I leave out? What did I miss about the event that we need to inform people of? Did I forget anything?
Are you doing?
What are
rain,
your-
Have you decided rain or shine? Honestly, with how big and how much you're promoting it,
I don't think we're going to be able to do. I think it's going to have to be just the date that it is.
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
What do you got? What do
This
we
is
got?
gay, but yeah, this weird annoying little thing hanging from your hat. Aw,
Sexy
that's
bastard.
so cute. Yeah, because I don't know, because I don't even know how it would work with the moose as far as having a second day, because you got to like
And you're
book it with them.
You're already getting aside from the stuff that you have there with the, as far as sponsorship wise, you're still getting a good chunk of money to donate. So it's not like it's
Right,
if
and
you cancel it.
so that's the thing. Like, so if you guys watched our video, we talked about this. Quiet on the set, please. Live on air. I don't know if you can see that sound. Jeez. What the heck? Unprofessional.
Slackwell.
What was I saying?
About
Oh, so yes. So we could use you guys' help. If you know people who have small businesses that would want to be vendors, send them our way. If you know people who have businesses that would want to sponsor the event to pay for some of the different things that we're going to have to pay for, because not all of it's going to be free. Send them our way. What happened?
Wilkie says as
Yeah,
long as
well,
Sam doesn't pick the date, we're good.
I said you're probably right.
No, 100%. That's why I didn't ask anybody. I picked the date.
So it's on you. You're
It's
taking
on me
full
if it rains.
responsibility.
But again, we picked July. You usually don't have a ton of rain in July. Knock on wood. And we'll see what happens. But I mean, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. You just got to pick a date. But again, we need vendors. If you're local in Jersey and you know somebody that's got a business that has things to sell, hit us up. Again, if you know somebody with a business that wants to donate to, good veterans cause, first responders cause, anything that we don't use to pay for the event is going right to Tunnel to Towers.
Yeah.
And again, we're going to have so much more on this. we're going to have a page, a link set up to where anybody can go throughout the whole year 2024 to donate to that. And we're going to set a goal. We haven't done it yet. We have to talk about this, but maybe we'll set one tonight. Who knows? But we're gonna have a goal to reach. We're gonna go high. We're gonna go lofty and see if we can do it. I mean, we have the whole year, so I don't see why we can't raise a good chunk of money. I don't want to lowball it, and we pass that in the first friggin' 3 months of the year. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go high, and if there's no penalty for not getting there, but we're gonna try. So all that to say, we're gonna be pushing this all of 2024. So I'm sorry if you get tired of hearing about it, but it's the least we can do. I don't think anybody should get tired of hearing about it. I mean, we know there's some other people out there in the this genre that do a lot of charity stuff, and they're very successful, raising a lot of money for our vets. And we know that the biker community is
bikers are a very giving
as
community.
charitable
very
as
charitable
you can find.
community.
So I'm sure we won't have an issue with that. Hopefully you guys don't get tired of hearing about it, but we're going to be talking about it a lot for the next year. So get used to that.
I'm doing something here. I'm with you.
How are they doing it?
We're working on that.
So again, this is for like 2024. So we don't have everything set up, but we'll have a link that Tunnel to Towers is going to set up for us where you can go right to this link and donate, and we'll be able to track exactly how much we bring in. We'll also probably end up having our PayPal and Venmo that you guys can donate to, and then we'll take that and put that into that if that's what's easier. We want to make it as easy for the people donating as possible. What we don't want to do,
Do not super chat us.
oh well, calm down, bro.
What is a super chat?
That super chat is
Super chat us all you want. If you super chat us right now, George will do a
What is
shot.
Wait, what is a super chat?
All right, we all know how this works. We've all seen a monkey live stream,
We've all
Okay.
seen a monkey live
but
stream.
do not super chat us for this charity event, because what's going to happen is YouTube's going to take their cut of it, and then we won't get it all for. Plus, we have to pay taxes on that. So
What is a super chat?
super chat. Someone could give us money right now if they wanted to.
Like if Steph wanted to give us $20 right now,
She could totally
You get
just
taxed on that?
click on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Because it's going to be profit that we make through YouTube. And YouTube takes a cut of it. So if you give us $20, we're not going to be able to have the full $20 to give to the charity because YouTube's
Yeah.
going to take a piece of it. So the link that we're going to have, which will be announced later, we'll have plenty of time for that. Our Venmo and PayPal will start. Way to start us off. You guys all follow suit. Oh, Monkey's the man. Drunk George equals drunk. Now you got to get your husband a shot. We just got $20, man.
Damn.
You got
Oh,
some
my
fireball back
God.
here? You got some fireball down there. Cold
I'll
fireball.
vomit.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, I'll take a peach. Just
Always gonna do a drunken peach.
bring down the jar of peaches.
So
Oh.
Sam loves peaches.
so you guys know, I'm telling you all now, we don't mind you super chatting us. That's great. We'll take the money and we'll put it to good use. But anything between now and December 31st,
Thank you,
2024,
Bob.
anything you super chat us, Bob, you didn't have to do that. Bob, you're killing me. It's not going to go towards the charity because that's too big of a headache to figure out how to pull that out and put it in the charity. So we will give you guys the options that we'll definitely give you plenty of different ways to give money to this charity. But the super chats is not going to be it. Anything that goes to the super chat is going to go back to the channel and making videos and doing all that stuff that we do.
And Monkey, it's part. I remember the Monkey live stream we had a while back, where he was raising money for. It was like a spontaneous fundraiser.
Screw y'all, they do it to me all the time. Give me a fork. I'll do one of these drunken peaches. This isn't quite a shot, but I mean, what'd she say? Stop what?
Don't be a bitch.
I'll do the bribe. No,
Ow.
don't give us.
Huh?
Do you want a fireball?
No, I'll throw up from Fireball.
We'll see. So, Big
Did you
Gib,
crush one already?
I think Big
Yeah.
Gib
No, you
MJ
didn't.
Come on.
is
you do
interested,
this one.
or
This
are you
one's
the one
big.
that's going to be away? I
Take
forget.
that one.
Somebody said they were going to be
Here,
away
you do
that
this.
week. Anyway, no, Doc Harley, did he say he was going to be away?
That's mine right there.
Where's he going to be?
Oh yeah, right
Oh,
here.
He said he's not coming? That's some bitch.
Ooh.
But anyway,
It's big.
What the
so
hell is that?
Oh.
That was
Oh, so
that was
big.
ridiculous.
It was so big.
Somebody's got to earn freaking monkeys $20. I'm not gonna leave them hanging.
Yeah, I can do that.
Woo. I got you, monkey. I appreciate your $20. Wife's giving me side eye, but what's the date?
July
So the-
13th.
Yes, July 13th. We know
Don't
that's
put the lid back
Gettysburg
on that.
Bike Week,
Don't
but
be-
trust me, Gettysburg Bike Week is not really work. What the?
Use your words.
That
bro.
Yeah,
peak
I've been-
just went
I've
straight
been-
to the head.
Use
I've
your
been to
words.
Gettysburg twice, and I don't think I'll ever go back.
It's not worth it. Down the hatch.
Can anybody else agree on here that Gettysburg Bike Week is not worth it? I think it's honestly it's a one and done.
I'm
If you
hoping we
want to
can
go 2
get.
times,
Woo-hoo!
maybe, but
Woo-hoo! I'm hoping we
Sam
could get
Fierce the Peach.
your girl Jess Bikes and Balayage. I talked to her. She said she was interested. Hopefully, I can get her to come, bring her little Instagram influence, get as many people as possible. We're going to be reaching out to all the YouTubers, so don't be surprised if you hear from us asking you to come up or come to this event. The more of you guys we can get involved in coming, the more people will get to it.
Yeah.
Monkey says so close to
It is
Sturgis,
close,
but
and
it's on your way.
it
bro.
is kind of. I mean, you should just leave
It's on
early.
your way.
What the?
Holy
Loyalty
cow.
Oh, you know who this is? This is
Who's
our
this?
guy. This is Chris.
Oh, there we go.
Chris,
the
thank you, man. We
barbecue?
appreciate it. This is Chris from Legendary USA.
Oh, okay.
So
So
Why-
we might as well break that news
we have
while we're
Chris
here.
I actually have the link in queue here. So we had our first sponsor for the event this week.
Yes,
Sponsor of the channel.
a good sponsorship. Like he went for the
Above and
gusto.
beyond, yeah.
Absolutely.
And without hesitation, when we laid out our sponsorship tier, he was like, "I will."
And I kind of put that top sponsorship tier as kind of like a pipe dream. Like
Yeah.
maybe we'll get that. And Chris was like, "I got you." So we already have our first big sponsor who's already covered. Like he's going to be the sponsor for the final location, the final poker stop, and that event location. So Legendary USA guys. If you go to legendaryusa.com, right?
I just dropped the link there.
Drop
in
the
chat.
link. Not only, and we haven't even talked about this yet, and he really wanted us to keep it kind of on the.
Yeah.
He didn't want it to be a big like video about it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it tonight. Legendary USA is sponsoring our channel now. Chris reached out to us, likes the channel, believes in what we're doing on the channel, likes our videos and stuff, and he reached out and wanted to be a part of it. So we are teaming up with him.
Yeah.
To rock his gear. He has 100% American-made leather, vests, jackets, chaps, gloves, all that stuff. He is local to us here in he's at the Jersey Shore.
Yep.
What? Fist bump. He's at the Jersey Shore in Brick. So if you're in Jersey, you can go into his store. He has a really nice little store full of great gear for riding. He also has.
And he knows his craft, man.
He knows his craft for
knows
sure.
When my bike runs, I'm gonna take a trip up there.
But not only, so he has the website. He does a lot of his business on the website, so you guys don't have to be local. You can check it out from anywhere. Not only does he have his brand, which is Legendary USA, which is really good leather. We checked it out, we felt it, we play with it. George had the chaps on, no pants. It was really weird, but it was cool. The leather was soft, right? On your loins.
It was soft.
But he also sells some other brands in there. He has First
Manufacturer.
MFG. He's got that in there. I don't recommend you buy it, but it's there. He's got some other brands in there. He's got other things. He's got some knives and some EDC type stuff.
A lot of Smith & Wesson, EDC, watches, that kind of stuff.
Really cool
You
store.
wanna
Check out the website.
You know what?
Monkey's already on there looking at. I think he's already on there looking at
Small
stuff.
one
So cool stuff on there. Awesome dude. We've hung out with him a couple times now. And again, huge supporter of our channel. So we really appreciate Chris and his brand. It's a really cool brand. It's Legendary USA. Like, how could you not like that name?
Yeah.
It's
I
cool
love
as
that
heck.
name.
And we got some cool leathers coming that he's working on getting for us, jackets and vests for the winter. We should have those soon. So we'll show you guys those when we see it, when we get them. And we'll have a link. Not only that, but You want to tell them or you want me to tell them?
But the membership,
Yeah.
there will be an additional discounts that the members will get that we'll let the guys know about this week. So if you're in the membership program, there is going to be a code for members
20% off.
for the Brew Crew.
So if you join our channel membership, no pressure, but it gives you an extra 20% off on orders from Legendary USA. Something Chris didn't have to do, but he was like more than happy to do for us. So we'll have a link and a code for everybody, but if you're a member, you'll get a little bit more. So cheers to the members. You guys know who you are. We appreciate you guys and all that you do for this channel.
Yeah. Okie, it is Old Smoky stuff. Old Smoky Peaches. We picked that.
I think
brew
they're
down.
good, and I don't
They're
really
good.
taste it.
Stan is a little afraid of them.
The big ones hurt.
He said,
Yes.
if you were woke, don't shop at Legendary. We are bringing the culture back.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think Chris is very like-minded to 99% of us on here.
Don't be a Village fanboy. That's my favorite Chris line so far.
East,
He
did he
goes,
say East Village?
yeah, he's like this stuff is not for the East Village fanboys.
Yeah. He's a trip. He's a good dude, man. And honestly, we're planning on having him on something, whether it's a live stream or a
Yeah.
video or something. You guys will get to meet him. He's down to do that. It's going to be a good time. And it's cool because he's pretty local, so he can do that with us. He can be on set or in the studio or whatever. So you guys will get to meet him. Where's the old Forester 1920? That's at George's house.
So the old Forester
I
1920
drank a
is hold on, shameless plug,
What is that?
is on the podcast set at my place. So if you're not following This American Ride podcast, make sure you head over to YouTube and subscribe to This American Ride, or on Apple or Spotify, or
Listen,
wherever you get your
there's over
podcasts.
17,000 of you guys that have subscribed to us, and we don't have a fraction of that have gone over and subscribed to This American
Are
Ride
you quitting?
podcast on YouTube. It's good night. You came for the tacos? That's cool. We'll see you later. But you guys need to go over there after this. Give us a subscribe. Listen to us. I think you guys will like it. Honestly, I think the majority of you guys will. Old Forester is really good. I think you guys will enjoy it. Most of you guys are pretty in line with us and things that we think. And it's not just about politics. It's not just about bikes. It's not just about anything. It's about everything.
Do you talk about bikes on it?
We haven't talked about bikes yet.
Oddly enough, bikes is one thing we haven't talked about on the
We
podcast.
do that on this
at all.
channel. I
think we
mean,
should keep it that way.
yeah. I mean, that's
We
kind of the
kinda
plan.
think so too.
I mean, there might be a little bit introduced here and there, but for the most part, we're trying to keep it just about everything else that affects us as Americans. Again, like we've done fun stuff. We've talked about
Where I said the
we
link
we
was
got a
not
cool
working.
video. We got a cool one coming out tomorrow about technology. We've done one. What did he say?
Said the link doesn't work.
Frickin' Bry. He's the tech guy and he can't even figure out how to work a link. We just did one that was for fun about if you could meet and if you could have dinner with any three people, like or any person, we picked three, living or dead. Who would you want to have dinner with and why? We did it, that was kind of a cool
What was your
discussion.
picks?
I picked John Wayne. Who was that one? The Apostle Peter
Peter.
and Trump.
Damn. No Reagan?
And no, but that would have been a really good one.
Would've been a
George
good one.
picked all his family.
No, I picked Albert
He
Einstein.
just wanted to hang out with all his
Albert Einstein.
and Albert Einstein because I think he might be related to him actually. I think there might be some bloodlines there. But no, it was a fun one. It was a funny one because before that we discussed the whole Israel war and attack there, and that was pretty deep, and that was a long one. So we wanted to come back with some lighthearted stuff. We didn't want to like overwhelm everybody with intense stuff every week.
Now
So
for the podcast, because I don't know how any of this stuff works. Can you like people hone in and ask you questions or give you feedback during, or it's
not live; it's pre-recorded.
pre-recorded?
Yeah.
We have asked, and we have actually gotten, which is really cool. We tell everybody every time we do a podcast, please email it. We have the This American Ride 1776 at Gmail is our email address. Send us any questions, any topics you'd like us to discuss, any feedback that you have for us. So again, for you guys, This American Ride 1776 at Gmail. If you've been watching or listening, again, feel free to shout out. We got some cool emails this week from people about it.
Positive stuff.
Opinions are always welcome. They're just not necessarily going to be listened to. Just saying. You're welcome to send the email. I'll read the email. But it was just a different avenue for us because, despite loving motorcycles and riding and it being a huge part of our life, there's a lot of other stuff that we like to talk about. And obviously, the state of this country, the politics is part of it, but that's not everything. We're going to talk about lots of different stuff that doesn't have anything to do with the politics. So if you're worried about, like, I don't want to listen to just political stuff, it's not that. Check it out every Friday. We're trying to release one. Look at the title. If it's not politically related and you don't want to hear about politics, check it out. We've got some fun stuff we're doing. And we're going to have guests. We are definitely going to have guests. We finally got the studio set up to have more than just the two of us. So we're going to have some guests.
On one end, baby.
I don't know what he's going to talk. Because what are you going to talk about other than motorcycles?
I can think of something. Twisted Tea.
So we're going to talk for a whole podcast about Twisted Tea.
I don't know. We can think of something. What do I talk about?
I don't know.
We were talking about baseball, right?
We'll talk about some baseball.
We
Yeah,
could talk about some
we were
baseball.
talking about sports in general. How
Sports in general. I like it.
remember the old school to new school?
Yeah,
If they
we
would
did.
compete.
We did a few episodes were on the NCAA and the NFL when the beginning of the season started. So again, we're all over the place. It's
What do you
all
think
stuff.
of the WNBA?
I don't.
Brody Riders wants to know when the ladies are going to be on the podcast.
Ben Ferentz? Who's Ben Ferentz? Willie G's a good one. I did think of that one. I didn't use it, but that is a good one. Who's Ben Ferentz? Anybody know?
I have no idea.
Question.
I know, but I was paying attention to our viewers. I could talk to George anytime. What was the question?
I forget now. Oh, Brody Riders wants to know when the ladies are going to be on the podcast.
The ladies are going to be on the podcast very soon because now that we have it set up, that was all that was holding us back because we didn't have it set up to do like 4 people. I have several different topics written down.
Are people sending some good topics?
My lovely wife. I got a few good ones this week, but the lovely Piney Princess has some topics that she wants to discuss amongst the 4-pack.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, soon, very soon. Was that Rody Riders you said asked that? Is that Rody Riders that asked that? Yeah.
you're right.
Very soon, man. Real soon. We have a guest lined up. We're going to record with this coming Monday, hopefully.
Speaking of guests,
Speaking of guests,
there he is.
Listen,
what's happening?
I don't know how you're going to have guests if you haven't figured out how the links work.
Well, no, we know how the links work. I think you didn't know how the links work.
It didn't work, man. What am I supposed to do? I was supposed to announce how Monkey was coming, and you ruined it. But
Listen,
whatever.
when I leave things up to George, it just kind of goes this way. I mean, I don't tell you.
The nerds. All right.
The link. You click on the link. If you
What's
can't
up,
click the
man?
link, I send the link again.
Okay, fair enough.
Howdy, Bri. How's it going, man?
It's going. How are you guys?
What are you drinking?
Water.
Damn.
Me
But
and
in all fairness,
yeah.
it's in an old smoky thing, so it could be
that
vodka.
doesn't count. So for those of you watching, the 77, the 4 of you that just left, shame on you. Why is Bri here? You're probably wondering.
We like Bry.
I think we're all wondering that.
We like Bry.
I'm wondering why that.
Why is Bri here? So
I
I'll
like
tell you why Bri's here. We talked earlier about this. One of the reasons that we didn't
You
do
want a shot?
the charity thing
I
earlier.
I'm
You guys understand how a live stream works, right?
eating peaches here.
Like they can hear you
Listen.
talking. It's like a giant
You're
mumbled mess
allowed.
when we're all talking.
Just do it.
Holy
I'm kind of
smokes.
glad the link didn't work.
The only one quiet in this whole thing so that I could talk is Steph. I much appreciate Steph.
I didn't even know Steph was here.
I thought she left actually.
I thought
She
she was
did.
there.
That's a pervert.
I thought she was
Um,
asleep.
Oh,
Is
So
she a pervert?
the point
Okay.
being, I forget what the point was. What was the point?
why is Bry here?
Why is Bri here? I don't even know. Can you just click him off and get him out of here? Nobody wants to. No.
Okay,
So I
bye.
talked earlier about having a support system for this because this is a very big undertaking. There's a lot of things that we're going to need to do to pull this off successfully. That's why we have Sam. I reached out to Sam knowing that he did some events and had some experience doing it. and he was like, "Hell yeah, sign me up."
Oh yeah.
Appreciate it. And another person who was very interested and wanting to help was Bry the Biker,
What?
also local to us here in New Jersey. So he is on the committee to
Oh,
plan and pull this thing off.
What is our committee called?
I don't know, but we
Um,
have a group chat, so it's very official.
yeah, I don't know. We'll
yeah.
think
And Bert
we'll
gets
think-
pissed if
just
you
a
put it
big
in the
brother.
wrong
We don't have
chat.
to have like a group name.
Can we
It's not
called? I don't know. I
that
just want
kind of
something
thing.
cool. I want something cool.
so.
The brew pack.
What what
Is
do
the
you
brew
hope
pack
to
taken?
bring
From
to
Bike
this
Mountain?
this cluster F, Bry? What do you want to help us with?
Whatever it takes, man. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this.
So how is your PowerPoint presentation on local hotels and campgrounds going?
It's going good. I've actually have a hooker rate, dead hooker rating. So if you stay at the highest dead hooker rating, it's like $20
Listen,
a night.
You're
you know.
piquing the interest of all our Virginia and West Virginia viewers right
The
now.
problem I was having is
all the same.
All of a sudden, Monkey's coming. See?
Wait,
I
but
mean,
honestly,
yeah.
the good campground is the place that we called that ignored us. But I feel like
Who did we call? Oh, that's not a campground.
Can we talk about
You
that for a
can't
minute?
Listen,
Like, what did you send us?
we
to?
got to talk about this. This is going to make for a great story.
you
And
can
I'm
camp there.
completely open to tell this story if you are.
I'm fine to tell
All
the
right.
story.
So, yes, there's a committee, Monkey, which is all the more reason why you should come up here.
You had me
So
at-
listen, we were in the very beginning stages of this, like even earlier than we are now.
Like
2
the
weeks
sec-
ago,
like the second day.
like the second day.
2 weeks
We're
ago.
trying to figure out where we're going to have the event at.
We met
Our
Sam
friend
Spears.
Sam here, we went and met with him to get him on board with helping out, and he's like, "You should go check out Paradise Lakes." We all know is off of the high, not a highway, off of Route 70 here in Jersey,
206.
back in or 206, back in the woods. I wouldn't call it a campground.
But it is a campground.
They have they have sites.
They have hookups.
They have sites, hookups. You can bring your trailer back, camp in a tent.
Is there a place online to go and book it?
No.
No. Okay, no. So he's like, you guys should really go check it out. I'm like, well, I know it's a dirt road. This is a motorcycle event. I don't really want to take people down a dirt road. We've done that on rides before on poker runs, and we were pissed. He's like, no, it's good. Go check it out. So we did.
Don't make this sound.
We
so
left
bad.
hanging out with
This
him.
road was jacked.
And we drove down off of 206 onto this dirt road, which was completely effed. Boom, 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 bumps, potholes,
We could
everything.
put a drag on.
Totally jacked.
I
Totally
had,
jacked.
I had a coffee.
That's not the problem.
I took my
That's
bike
not the
down.
problem.
Come on. I took my bike down.
We
there.
drive, and he's like, it's not that far. It's just off the road. We drove, what did we drive? For like 2 miles?
Probably.
Windy, jacked up road. We get back there. Well, I expected it to be like desolate, no one there. We could check out the area. No, there's cars out the ass.
Well, first there was guys at a gate.
Well, there was before that. There's cars passing us leaving.
There were cars past us leaving, and then
I'm like, why are there so many cars back here in the middle of the woods?
there were guys at a gate stopping people, and Bert just we just rolled.
We hit a gate with dudes like guarding the gate, and I just drove through it. I'm like, I don't know what they want. I don't care. I'm going. We drive through this gate. This is good. Oh, listen, if you're 75, don't leave. You're gonna miss this. This is a good story. We keep going. We get back. Now all of a sudden, there's like 2 dudes walking across the road. Remember the dude?
He
And the
walked in
dude-
truck.
Like walks right in front of my truck as I'm moving and just stops.
This was the first clue.
And then mean bugs me. Like I'm like, okay, George. I hope you're ready because I don't think this is gonna go well. This guy. So I just go around the dude and he like doesn't move, stands there staring at me, like looking like a zombie. I'm like, this is weird. So then we go up, we get to like to where the whole thing opens up, and you can see like there's something going on. There's an event, there's something going on. I drive around and I pass, I guess what was a checkpoint. I don't know what it was. I pass it, and as I all of a sudden I hear somebody yelling, and I look in the rearview mirror and someone's like running after us, chasing us. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I stop the car, I get out, and I'm like, what's up? And the guy's like, whoa. I'm like, are you
Are you a member?
Are you a member? And I'm like, no, I just came out here to check out the location. I'm thinking about using it for another event. I wanted to check it out. do you remember this is a private event? I'm like, no, I'm not. He's like, you want to be a member? I'm like, member of what?
Give it to him. Hit him with it.
This was a weed festival. Okay. This was a full-blown, ongoing smoke fest.
Underground community.
Underground communities. Like, well, I can sign you guys up to be members and you can get in.
How
I'm
much?
like-
Lifetime membership.
I'm like, how much? He's like, $10, and we'll give you some samples. I'm like, oh, I look at George. I'm like, okay,
$7 to be a member.
let's go. So he takes us over to a table where they have like a freaking
Stein in it
a
with,
little
with an iPad.
An iPad.
Mhm.
Sign us up, email, password, all of that jazz. Then he shows us. So you go here to this website. They give us this funky website,
Mhm.
which was
Has ducks.
no.
And
But what was the? It was dippy. What was? It was some weird name for the thing. And he's like, yeah, because nobody ever uses that word. I'm like, that's because it's not a word. Remember that? Like, I forget what it was. I have it written down. So there's a website you go to. You log in if you're a member, and you go through. You click all these different little secret little spots, and every Saturday it
Put
updates
that
you
one
to
up. That's a
where
good one.
this
Mike's
festival
Beers
is
and
going on. So we signed up, and George and I are now lifelong members of the Weed Fest.
Oh my god, that's
It
Uh,
explains the chaos. Now it all makes sense.
yeah, and I mean the whole time I'm looking for Bry. I'm like, "Where's Bry? He's gotta
I
be
would
here."
too.
I'm like, "This. I'm being punked. I know Bry's here somewhere." He's
Nobody
on
called me.
Instagram.
I would have been there.
So
but they had an auction. So here's the thing. We're like, so why don't you advertise this publicly?
it's private. It's private.
He was
It's
like, it's kind of a gray area.
yeah, I'm like, I thought weed was legal. He's like, oh, it's kind of a gray area. There's all these tents set up. There's food trucks. There's a band playing. It's like a huge,
I
like,
mean, was it neat though?
no, the
Outside
location
of-
was great.
Outside of, yeah,
The
outside of
location
box.
would be great for
Yeah.
the event. Not for
If the road was graded out and paved smooth so that bikes could go down it without killing themselves. it
I'm
would-
sure if we really wanted to grade it, the guy.
well, he didn't answer. I
Exactly. Well,
emailed
that's
you.
what I mean. Yeah, I get that. He
I
didn't
emailed
answer
the
it.
guy. I emailed the web, whatever it was. Piney Princess, I don't want to hear about Bert's member. What I miss?
She doesn't like your member.
So anyway, if anybody needs weed, reach out to us at baggersandbrews@gmail.com and we'll hook you up.
I actually added that to my spreadsheet.
And then they give you tickets. And the guy's like, if you hang around to the end
Oh,
of the
there's a
night,
raffle. What are we gonna win?
there's a raffle. 3 pounds of weed. He's
3
like,
pounds.
basically,
Nice.
I put 3 pounds of weed on a table, and it's this. And he was like, he was like 5 foot tall.
This guy, yeah,
He was this tiny
It
little.
reminded
dude.
me
He's
of
explaining
Dallas.
this. And he's like, basically, I'm going to throw 3 pounds of weed on a table, and then I have all my vendors throw weed on the table, and then whoever has the winning ticket, who's here, gets all the weed. And it was like
The best part, right, is we registered, we paid $10 to be members, and then the guy disappeared. And I said to the lady at the counter who registered, I'm like, well, where's the free product we were promised? She's like, I don't know anything about that. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm like, you just took my time. I'm looking for this guy. I see him in the
You're on-
distance. He
you're
was like
on-
leaving. He was like
you're
running away.
He's like, well, this guy's like 5 foot tall. Bert's looking at it. Bert's like,
I looked at him. I was like, he made eye contact with me. I was like, get over here. He came running back. He was like, oh, hold on. Let me get you guys some bud. He said bud. I'm like, yeah, you better. He goes to a random table, wasn't his, just some vendor there, pulls out like this Tupperware, pulls a handful out and goes like, puts his hand. I'm like, he puts it in your hand. I'm like, no baggie, no dime bag, no nothing.
Did you smoke it?
Then he gives it to George.
Did you smoke it? Did any of you smoke it?
Listen, we can't talk about that on here.
There goes the demonetization. There you go.
Jeez.
there you go.
So
It
All
would
right,
be,
so going back to
I
it,
gotta tell you
yes,
though,
you can camp
So
there,
fundraiser.
and yes, it's a good location.
I thought it was
would
a
be
funny
fun.
story.
It
We're
would be
now
awesome,
lifelong members of the
but
New
it's a
Jersey
lot of
Weed
money.
Fest Society.
No, I'm just saying per person isn't a lot of money.
I don't.
And
Yeah.
if the first spot was where we wanted to be,
Well, the guys, I asked the guy, I said, I was trying to rent the thing. Like, how much? He's like, well, he gave us a deal, but it's usually like 10 grand.
8 to
yeah,
10
that's what
grand.
that's what
I was 8 to 10 grand. I'm like, well, we're out.
No,
I'm
I'm
not-
just advocating for like individual camping. Like somebody brought their trailer.
Yeah, I
Oh
don't-
yeah, I think
Spot.
for individual camping, it's probably fine.
Yeah.
But to have an
I don't
event
think
there-
anybody goes back there to do individual camping, bro.
No, I think it is an event spot,
Yeah.
but it's still a lake.
You're a pothead, Fokker. Damn druggies. Anyway, so we gave all that weed to Sam, and he smoked it with his girlfriend.
Was he wearing his performance slides when he was smoking it?
Performance
Ah.
slide.
and my jorts.
Performance George.
And my jorts, baby.
Rename Bird's Bike Ganja Glide. It was an experience. We were cracking up.
Wait a minute, Monkey's here. Get Alan on the phone. I want some Bud design on my bike.
Dude, listen.
I want the Kush Glide. I'm
If
in.
anybody can make it happen, it's Funky. I'll tell you that. There's nothing he can't tell Alan to do, and Alan will be like,
Monk, I'll send you my address. I want the Kush Glide. Make it happen.
long story short, Bert's hooked on crack. Listen, it was a good day. We're not into weed, Tiger Ward. That's the funny part
But-
about it.
I mean, the whole thing is we wound up there because of Sam.
Sam's fault.
But it was a good spot. I didn't know anything about
No,
it.
honestly, guys, this would be an amazing place to have this kind of a biker rally event. You're back in the woods where nobody's going to mess with you. You could do whatever kind of biker games you want to do. There's a stage for the band. There's a lake that it overlooks. There's a whole big area set up where you could have like it would be great,
It's a
but
cool spot in the Pine Barrens because you're not far off of Route 206.
Yeah.
no, it's
That's biker
but-
hat. That's
But
like,
you feel like you're in the middle of the Pine Barrens.
it's
I mean-
weed. What do you guys think? Should I come on a live stream stoned on weed? Like stoned on. I don't even know how to say it. Stoned on weed. Should I come on a live stream stoned? Like
I'm
You
not
guys
convinced you're
think-
not.
no.
I would need a big pizza. to do that.
There it
Do you guys
is.
think you would
There's
know
your-
if I was high.
There's the podcast episode you need. Just
What's
be
that?
stoned as fuck and make the just have a whole podcast episode. You can be like Rogan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it'll be
He's
like
thinking
a 4-hour
about
podcast.
Listen,
What's that?
It'll be like a 4-hour podcast.
I'm just curious if
Eating
you
Doritos.
guys think, like, do you think you would know if I was high? Is what I would.
Yeah.
I would know.
Right next
I'm
to the
questioning it right now.
Leisure Town rocks, Eric.
You might tell me different.
I'd probably mellow as shit. You guys be like, "What the hell?" I'd be like this. Hey,
He'll be like, listen.
listen, guys.
Do you think he has the NPR voice when he's high? That's what I want to hear.
I would love to see the baggers high. Oh, that's too funny.
Baggers and munchies.
Oh my gosh, that's
Podcast.
too funny. Our podcast.
The NPR voice. Bryce says we sound like we're on NPR.
Wait,
What do you think we
Wait,
need?
did you try your membership card and see that you get discount?
There's no card. I have a log. I have like a password.
Oh no, this is
Did you look into
Oh, I no. I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah, we
you can
have-
go. I can go on the website. Well, you got to go on Saturdays. It only pops up on Saturday.
They do them every Saturday in
It's,
South
it's
Jersey.
Saturday.
If you go into it right now,
What kind of discount?
it'll tell you to come back on Saturday to see where the next pop-up event is because they move around because they're out running the law.
Gray area.
It's a gray area.
I'm like, why don't you advertise it publicly? I said it's legal. He goes, well, it's kind of gray, and I'm like, gray. He goes,
Yeah, because you have
we sell a lot.
you have to have a license to sell. That's the thing. It's legal, but anybody that can sell has to have a government license to
Oh.
sell. None of them do. That's all. Yeah, there's a lot of weed there, guys. I'm just saying, there's a lot of weed.
What was funny was the tent they had with like a folding table and like 10 bongs around the folding table zipped up in the tent.
No, the best part is, what do you think? Food truck was out there.
The pick was out there.
Pickle Lily's food truck was out there.
Shut the.
I'm not kidding.
Uh-uh.
Shut.
I'm like, well, if Pickle Lily will do Weed Fest, they'll definitely come to our rally. They got it.
Doritos.
Pickle Lily was out there. Their food truck was out there.
Oh my
One other truck, I
God.
don't remember what it was called, but
Wait, so when you went to pull in, did they have like a big banner?
no. We had no idea what we were getting into when we
We-
pulled in there. Thank you.
I gotta
There's
tell
an
you,
event there. They have the big banner.
we drove through the
How is
gate.
Frogzilla
Listen,
not in the
We drove
chat?
through the gate and we still didn't know what we were getting into. We got back there, we were out of the car, we still didn't know what we were at.
Yeah. And when we left, when we went to leave, the guy that stopped in front of my truck and just like mean mugged us and wouldn't move.
It was like talking to a tree.
No, he was over by a tree, digging at the base of the tree, like some freaking zombie, dude. It was weird as shit, dude. So weird. I'm like, whatever that guy's smoking, count me out.
He hit it a little too hard. He was a mess. What the?
99 RU grad said he has 3 dispensaries within like 3 miles of his house, so we know why he's so mellow. They had food they sure did. They had all the tails and ears you could eat.
Yeah.
Dude was probably on something other than weed because he was like digging at the base of a
Avoid-
tree, like hiding his.
Avoid Captain Crunch when high.
They had like
What does
3
that
food
mean?
trucks there. I'm trying to think of what the other food trucks were.
No, there was 2.
Were there 2?
There was 2, and the other one was like it was like a I don't remember what it was. It was some basic ass shit. But I definitely would get It was interesting.
None of this happened. Bert and George took a wrong turn in Philly and got the contact time. That's how they remembered it.
Yeah, I was smiling, grinning the whole time, like it was hilarious. George was looking around, like waiting for cops to jump out. It's like, I'm serious. I was like, calm down, buddy.
Wait, Jelly Roll was in Laconia? No.
No.
He's at Sturgis this year.
Is he?
Yeah. That was their big announcement. Hey.
Beer.
Oh, you need a tea?
I wanted something. He just leave
How
it.
about you have a peach?
I could eat a peach.
You don't-
Yeah, Sam is scared of the
What's that
peaches.
So we're talking about a fundraiser still? Have we
It's all-
lost control?
What's that quote from?
What's that?
I could eat a peach for hours.
Ron Jeremy?
So Brian,
Yo.
sorry, buddy, we forgot you were there.
Well, I mean, you didn't send me the link. You got him
Almost,
here.
bro.
I get it.
So what do you hope to get out of this? What do you hope to contribute or get out of this event, man? Like I know we've been texting you. You're pretty excited about being involved.
Oh yeah. I'm
What-
looking
what-
forward to it. I think it's a great way to get the community involved. I'm really looking forward to meeting everybody because the rides are tough.
Because what?
The ride you guys do is great, but there's not enough. The stopping and starting. I think it'd be great just to be able to hang out and meet everybody.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So
Like-
Brian's gonna
like
try to help
Monkey.
us get. I know we talked about this, and we're hoping to get other YouTubers and
Hell yeah.
Instagrammers and stuff out and try to be part of it. And hopefully, if we can draw in more YouTubers and Instagrammers, then we can draw in more people that are fans of those channels or whatever.
Yo, SJ.
I'm sorry, what?
No, SJ's here. I just said hi. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you said SJ's gay, and I was like, that's rude, man. He's married, with a kid. Face off, my man. Eric got it. I could eat a peach for hours. I can't. You guys, terrible.
What is that even?
You got to watch the movie, man.
I know what a peach is.
What is it?
It's just the way he
That's a peach.
freaking what's his name said it. It was Nicolas Cage. He's like, I could eat a peach for hours.
Never saw Face Off.
Well, you're missing out, man. It's a whole era of movies that you just it's gone.
We need to go to Blackwell because Blackwell's 3 minutes from that place where all those VHS tapes were. And he said he was doing an 80s movie marathon.
Who's doing an 80s movie marathon?
I don't know what's going on right now.
I'm into
Later,
that.
Slackwell.
Where are you going, bro?
I am 80s.
It's snowing.
Yo, he's in Maine. They shut the internet
It's
off. at
snowing.
like
You got
9 o'clock.
nothing. Are you going down to the mall to get a VHS tape, bro?
No, they shut the internet off
Watch
in
some,
Maine at
some,
9
some
o'clock.
80s flicks. Freaking, that's one of the best parts. I'll never forget that. It was one of the best parts of going to up to Laconia with them when Dave took us to the mall.
Yo, David Levinson's in here.
Who?
This guy, David. He's
Oh,
in here.
that is the.
Kim
that
Kardashian
is the
ruined my
dude.
life, dude.
We're gonna. I mean, if you talk about it now, you're gonna ruin the friggin' surprise episode we have
We
coming up.
gotta have him on.
Good, talk about it. He's headed from AZ to the East Coast. He's in a small town in New Mexico. They lost it. I lost the
Yeah.
by the Continental Divide. No service. I was talking to Big Chris with Legend USA and said you guys were live. Yeah. So this guy's got an amazing story. I don't know if you guys have heard about this guy and his story, but we are planning to hopefully do something with him.
I would love that on the podcast.
Have him on the podcast or something.
This guy?
This guy.
So, Raider World, what's happening? How's your finger, man? Hope you're doing all right. I saw you had that surgery.
So, all you have to do is go to Google and Google Kim Kardashian ruined my life.
Everybody do that right now, but on something separate. Don't leave the live. Go use a different device.
And this is the story of David. He's got
It's crazy, but it's
he's got
like,
an amazing story, and it's real. It's very real.
yeah.
Give it to me.
So,
You're not gonna say it,
well, it's
What?
a story, man. I can't
Dave? Do we have your permission to tell the story? Because I'm gonna log off the live and go watch it on the device.
Well, you're not logged on the live.
Well,
You're just sitting here.
listen.
That's not a thing.
Orlando says
Listen,
by the beer.
I don't even like. It's a crazy story. I don't even remember all of it, to be honest with you.
I watched a couple of interviews, and it's a crazy story. And he's a brilliant dude. He's an entrepreneur, and he got taken advantage of by the Kardashians. So
It's real, bro.
I get text.
Yeah.
Send me a text message right now.
I can't send it to you right
To
now.
remind
I'm
you?
on a live stream, bro. My fans,
Send it
Bry
to
is
me
waiting for us to ask him a question.
All right, hold on. Take
He's
a
just
picture of
sitting
it
there
so I
looking
don't forget.
confused. Why
I,
is this guy in there? Are you in a different time zone than us?
who said someone get
what?
I think Bry's in a different time zone.
I'm just sitting here trying to wait. I don't know what to say.
Who's ever said somebody get Berta Quaalude 3?
Let's give it a whirl. See what happens.
Bert, break out the pot. It's time. You need to chill.
Baby, get the weed. Get the weed, baby.
You put some in our tacos.
I've been trying to get Bry to tell me where he gets his gummies from.
Cure Leaf right down the road, baby.
From Toledo. That's where he gets his gummies from.
Vigilance Elite. No.
No, man. They're legal in 50 states. The ones I have are not legal in 50 states.
Oh my goodness.
Cure Leaf, baby. Can we bring them? Can we bring gummies? Can we bring edibles to
Well,
this
listen.
event?
Well, gummies. I mean, who knows if nobody knows that you're doing anything with gummies.
All right.
But they did tell me at the Moose, and I just want to put this disclaimer out there. The Moose told me that if people are smoking weed, I got to tell them to go in the back of the field by the tree line and not near the building. So
Is that what the Moose Club told you?
I'm just saying,
Wait,
weed
say
is
that again?
not
Say that one more time?
necessarily off limits. What?
You're talking about
He
smoking.
said you're not allowed to smoke weed in the Moose Lodge or near the Moose Lodge, but they have members that smoke, and they just make them go in the tree line away from the
Yeah,
building.
'cause I feel like every biker smokes
So,
a lot.
I know a lot of you
All
knuckleheads
the old heads.
that look at all these remotes, man.
Yeah, wait, you had koozies in there this whole time?
Yeah.
You had one koozie.
Well, if you don't drink that slow, you wouldn't need a koozie. You mean a koozie?
National Geographic.
Koozies are for chicks and gay dudes that smoke weed.
Got one down here.
What are you,
Yeah,
gay or smoke weed?
Is that another koozie? No, it's Bert's underwear.
How'd my phone get in there? It's so weird.
Where's that? Where's it? You don't have. Dude, the koozies deck.
No, you don't get to only koozie. That's for friggin' camp.
I'm traumatized.
Guys that can eat peaches for an hour.
I've been eating peaches.
Ah,
What's up, Greg?
so we've talked about the event. You guys are going to hear about it nonstop from now till December of next year.
This is the committee.
This is the committee, us three, Bry, and the three ladies back here that you guys can't see.
Are we doing a bike show?
They don't know it, but they're on the
Yes.
committee.
Meanwhile, Steph is like,
Sam is going to be hosting a bike show at the event.
I'm not hosting.
Ooh.
You're in charge of the bike show, bro. Why do you think I brought you on to the committee?
The committee has not discussed any of this business.
Well, the three of us
I
have
thought we were having a private meeting.
nominated you. It's semi-private. Like, it's private because we're only the ones here, but the world's watching.
I mean, honestly, if you have a problem, just blame Bry.
We just this has to be fully transparent for the sake of the charity. So we have people watching to keep you honest. You don't want to run the bike show?
I just didn't know I was supposed to run the bike show.
Well, what else? What else are you here to do?
I thought I was just here to eat tacos and peaches
Eat tacos.
and act like I'm doing something.
Tacos and peaches, huh?
Monkey, you know about
tacos.
committees. You've been on
Yeah,
committees.
I didn't think about that. You guys are dirty. You guys are so dirty.
We're gonna get all the local one percenters to be on board, right?
Monkey says he hates
You're
committees.
handling the 1% relations for this.
I'm no comment in this right now.
Jesus.
Absolutely no commenting this right now.
Monkey knows all about meetings and committees. I know he knows. The guy that has a road guy but wins best
That's
road
Road
king. Carolyn won best Dinah and her bike wasn't even there. Jackass.
Listen,
You're killing me.
Listen.
that's who they more
Listen.
missing rain.
So
It
like
was,
judges
and I already
should,
bought the
like
trophy.
no
it was
bikes?
rainy that day.
No.
Nobody was there.
Well, listen, there's not going to be rain on my event.
Eric,
because the
my
rain
Road
knows
King
better.
is so much better than your Road King.
Oh damn!
That
You know
was,
the difference
that was a
between-
joke.
You know what the difference between your Road King and Eric's Road King is?
Pink
Eric's-
hats
Eric's
and
kinda
brown
runs.
peaches.
That is also true.
Eric's kind of runs.
Yeah, Eric's kind of runs, but I wonder if Eric's gonna be allowed to come out that weekend. Is he gonna get like? approval?
Oh, yeah. There it is. Touche. Touche.
But will you be allowed to come out that weekend? I know you got strict.
Sam wins best in class for zip ties.
That's right, baby. My saddlebag still got zip ties on it.
So, this is a great segue.
Zip ties?
Zip ties is a great
Zip
segue.
ties, peaches, and tacos.
So we need
Here we go.
our friends that are local in Jersey, and if you're not local in Jersey, I guess disregard. But we're gonna need some people to help us work the different stops of the poker run. Volunteers is what they call them.
Voluntold.
Eric said he's going to
Um,
volunteer.
So we have 7 stops. We need like 7 different setups of like pairs of 2 to help people draw their poker cards. If you guys know how to poker run works. So if you're interested in volunteering, I didn't see Appleglide on here tonight, but
Yeah, where's Apple?
he's local. I'm going to reach out to him. We've got the Puerto Rican Wonder, Austin and Jeannie to work a stop. We've got John and Jane to work a stop.
Steph's going to work one.
Austin's going to be giving away Bibles
Steph
and
can't
crosses,
work
though.
one.
No?
No, she'll be helping us on site.
See, we didn't discuss this either. What,
Again,
you guys discussing
we
stuff
don't
behind my
need to
back?
discuss
Don't be
things.
like we.
I relayed the info to you, and then you do as told.
You're telling me this now.
He discusses stuff
Now
with
that's
himself.
on
Listen, I discussed this. The voices in my head.
So
Hey,
Bert, Bert, I guess the question is, what are you doing during the event? Are you just going to walk
what
around
about
and
all the
scream?
fires? What do you think I'm doing? Shaking babies and kissing ladies.
Oh shit!
And keeping everybody from getting arrested by
Okay.
the Moose Lodge when they see the insane people that I brought into their property, and they're like, "Hold on," and they want to cancel the contract.
Damn, this is getting serious for these peaches.
I wanted that one. I can't get any more.
Oh my.
Peaches are good. Disgusting on the disgusting. That's a word.
Have another peach. That will be a word.
Listen, Peaches and Dirt Wolf. That's what it's all about. So, Orlando, funny that we should have you on here. We expect you to be here. Florida's not that far. I don't want to hear excuses. All right. Monkey's coming. He already promised he was coming.
I'm going to try to get some Florida people.
Right? Right, Brian? Did he not tell us he was coming?
I heard things. I heard a rumor.
I heard a rumor too.
I started the rumor, but still,
He
it's a
said
rumor.
his exact words were, "It's really close to Sturgis, but for you guys, I'll make it happen."
You said that to me 4 minutes ago.
I'm just saying. So all you people that were going to travel all the way to Sturgis just to meet Monkey, now all you got to do is come to Jersey. He's going to be there. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's kind of got to pass it on his way.
I mean, if he just really reroutes himself,
If not, be sure to
not
look for
that
my
big a
video.
deal.
And you can park for free in Birchyard.
And where else are you going to get Jersey corn in July? I mean, it's worth the drive alone, right? Right? They're all nodding their head yes.
I'm riding the whole 8 miles to be there.
Just saying.
So
I'll throw in Jersey tomatoes, and we'll get you some blueberries from Hamilton.
We'll get you blueberry
Get a big
gummies. We'll
old
take
veggie
care of you.
fruit package and send you on your way.
Pork roll, whatever you need. Some nudes, a
what kind of
snooky.
food truck?
We got it.
Well,
We're
said-
getting the taco truck.
We
We have a
Taco
taco truck.
we need to get
Taco
taco
trucks.
truck.
Taco truck.
Yeah, taco truck's done.
We're gonna have pizzas.
I'm hitting up Piccalilli's.
Are you hitting up your barbecue guy?
Well,
'Cause
my
I'm sure-
barbecue guy doesn't have a truck.
'cause I was gonna say Kingfish by Piccalilli is very
Do
good.
they have a truck though?
Yeah, they come out in theater events.
Do they?
They usually charge, but this would be like, no, we're not gonna pay you. You can take.
No, they're gonna pay me.
Yeah, just make a little donation and you come cook and keep your profit.
He's like, so I need to take 8 weeks off.
Hey,
They're nice.
thank
guys.
you, Eric. Eric just nailed it, and I don't want to hear shit out of you now, Monkey. You need to put like 17,000 miles on that freaking motorcycle for Alan before you take it back
Ooh,
to him,
good point.
so you can ride up to Jersey and ride back, and that'll knock it out.
Actually, I think Bry's got it figured out here. You can just take the Advan jet.
No, you work from the RV, bro. Don't give me that. You're a remote worker. Don't tell me you can't figure out how to work the RV. Take the Advan jet. You don't gotta take that time off. Just take Alan's jet.
Somebody's got to deliver the weed glide parts. Come on, let's make it happen.
Exactly.
You just punch. If you just punch in what you need done for work into the AI, it'll do it all for you.
Also true.
Chat GPT.
Chat GPT, man, is the bomb.
Bert's a new fan. Bert's a fan of Chat.
Never heard of it. Chris was like, "You guys got to use Chat GPT. It changed your life." And I'm like, "Chat what? I don't even understand what you're saying." And I typed that thing in, and then I typed in like 2 words of what I wanted done, and it came out with like a giant paragraph. I was like, "Oh shit, this is amazing." You can have a Monkey. Who do you think you're talking to, retards? You can have a remote camera in the RV, dude.
Wilkie.
You have one of these little things. You have a camera in the RV. I know you're smarter than that.
Oh shit!
I know you play the dumb biker online
You know
for
the
YouTube,
beach.
but I also know you're a little genius, so don't try to sell me on that. So just hide it the beer.
Listen,
Is that even English?
don't fuss on Wilkie.
Why?
Because I love Wilkie.
Why?
Because
Wilkie just gives me a hard time left and right. So when he goes, I have it all figured out. Thank you, Justin. You know, you've known me since the 8th grade picnic. What are you doing to the friggin'
Relax.
oh god, what happened?
what
Nothing
is
happened.
going on down here?
StreamYard?
Nothing happened.
The
I got it all
TV's throwing the
figured out,
camera
baby.
off.
So wait, are you
Come
doing-
on, McKinnon, fix it.
listen.
Listen.
Tulane Life is flying in, Monkey. All I gotta say is Tulane Life's flying in. If you want to let them one up you like that, then
You should do like you should have some like breweries come
well, I
for
can't.
tasting.
I
We
can't.
Not-
can't.
I wanted to. I thought about that,
Oh,
but
that would
because
be great.
because of the
licensing?
the licensing and legal aspect of the property, I can't do that. All the alcohol will be sold by the Moose. There will be alcohol. There will be beer. These people are geniuses, man. They understand.
What happened?
Bob
Bert's got it all figured out.
and Bob.
Bert is the miracle man.
Hey, Bert, question for you. Seriously,
Yes, sir.
is it true that Bob's doing handlebars installs for free at the event? That's what I heard.
Yes.
It's another rumor I heard.
So our friend Bobby V Mechanic Industry will be doing free installs. If you just shoot him an email or a text message prior to the event and tell him what bars you want, he will order them, he will pay for them, and he will install them on site in an
And
hour.
then you can watch Bert harass him the whole time.
hour or less, guaranteed, or your money back.
With a side of meat.
You'll get free brisket because he'll smoke that while he's doing the handlebars. He's amazing. He's
He
my
is
best.
amazing.
He's my bestest
He
friend.
is amazing.
He's my bestest friend. That's not water. Hoagie said that's not water Brian's drinking. Don't let him fool you. What are
Shit.
you doing right now?
Relax. Don't worry about me.
It's so weird.
You worry about you.
You look like you're like
You
you're
worry.
He crawls
you're
under the bar,
looking
though. It's gonna
for it,
get-
like,
Wait,
Moose is
didn't
leaving-
Wilkie just posted a video of snow on his bike? Was that recent or was that an old pic?
of
Wilkie,
snow. That was
it snowing down there?
that was I thought he was in PA.
Was he? Was that PA?
I thought it was PA. I,
Ooh,
thought it was back in PA.
jealous.
I could be wrong. And Bob will make some bacon wrapped scallops for you too while you wait. He's a good dude, man.
Bob
He's a
does
good
make
dude.
good brisket.
Bob does make good
You
brisket.
sure got a good brisket.
Yeah, like that. Oh shoot, Bob
That
and
was
his
good
brisket.
That was good.
When did you have Bob's brisket?
Didn't we have it that day?
That wasn't brisket.
Didn't we have 3 different kinds of meat?
I don't know.
You might have had.
You had
Sam's
all
had so
Bob's
much meat he can't remember.
If there's biscuit. If there's
Short
biscuit and
rib. He made
biscuits,
short ribs and he made the pork belly burn ends.
That's it, the burn ends. Oh my god, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, eat another peach.
calm
Eat
down.
another peach.
Calm
George, you
down.
eat too.
Listen, if I don't get at least one Florida YouTuber up here for this event, I'm gonna be very disappointed. I think we're gonna try to guilt trip Raider World into coming up. I mean,
Be a man. Do it.
this is for the military and all. Like, we are trying to give back. Just saying. Here in KC, we got all the brisket you can handle. That sounds gay. I don't know what to make of that. The gay clubs in
I thought KC had ribs. Are they
I thought so too, but apparently Bagger Bader likes brisket.
could never.
Where's Dallas? We can dress him up in a.
That
clown
is like
suit.
it's in
That would be
Texas.
fun.
It's in northern Texas. Like just
No,
below
I meant
Oklahoma.
midget Dallas, little Dallas. He's not in the side.
Dallas.
Midget Dallas. He doesn't really like us anymore. He
I was
doesn't-
going to dress him up as a clown. We could let him
Yeah,
run
he
around.
doesn't. He
balloon
doesn't
animals.
Now that he's got that big giant concrete channel, like he just
Oh,
dissed
it's true.
everybody that he liked in the motovlogging community. And he doesn't really give us any.
Well, and he's dating Chris Venus now. I heard too.
yeah,
so,
well, we saw
yeah.
the pictures.
We
so.
saw that. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, some shameless plugs while I got
Link in bio.
74 people on here. You can be a member of the Baggers and Brews channel and in the Discord and hang out with all these freaking lunatics on a daily basis. Just go on the YouTube channel and click that join button, and there's different tiers you can join. You can be on the Discord, and by doing so, you can get the 20% off of Legendary USA products on their website. Also,
Link in bio.
baggersandbrews.com you can go to get our merch. Now, George has not updated the merch recently, but there's still some very nice products in there from back when Austin was.
You can't even say it with straight face. I'm good.
Does Austin listen in at all?
I hope not. I love you, buddy. I love you, little Puerto Rican bastard.
Oh,
There's some good merch in there, though. I made some good ones. We got some good. What's the one everybody likes? I love Jesus and I drink a little. That's a little. That's in there. There's some other good shirts and some different stuff in there. Baggersandbrews.com. Check it out if you want to support the channel. Rock some merch. That's in there. What else? What else?
There's koozies in there. There's leggings.
When are you gonna come with a flat bill?
There's no good hats in there.
Yeah.
They
I
don't
just
make-
want a flat bill.
They don't
Why
make
do you
good
want a
hats.
flat bill?
Because that's what all.
What are you from the
that's
hood?
what all of my people wear.
What are your people?
My people wear the
People that have broken bikes wear flat bills hats?
Exactly.
shit.
Weird. I didn't know that. That's a thing.
We like flat bills.
Flat bills and
I've never
broken
seen Bob.
bikes.
I've never seen Bob in a flat bill.
Hashtag flat bills and broken
What do you
bikes.
mean?
I like it. That's like a website. You should start a website.
What's that?
It's like OnlyFans,
Can
but
you
for
just make me one flat bill hat?
how do I make you? I don't make hats.
Well, I can't wait till I get my tattoo, and you got to give me free merch. So,
Well, when I see the tattoo, you'll see the free merch.
well, all I'm at, I don't even want.
Talking a big ass game.
I just want a flat bill with Baggers and Brews on it.
Where's your left lane? That's not even a flat bill from left lane.
Yes, it is.
That is not a flat bill hat, bro.
This is a flat bill hat. The fuck it isn't.
So you curved the flat bill hat.
Yeah,
I
this is a
understand.
flat bill. Give it a little bend.
So an
It
event.
doesn't have like the real curvature of your hats.
Monkey said I wear a flat bill and only like 6 of my bikes are broken.
You said that, monkey. No, monkey. Can we curse on here? No.
I will say this though, Monk. You don't understand. When Sam breaks a bike,
Monkey,
He goes all out.
That thing will be fucking torched in 2 days.
Sam breaks.
I mean, did you not like you took out a mortgage for that thing, didn't you? Didn't you like take out a loan
It's not good.
for that engine?
They said they're gonna warranty it though.
Who said that?
are they?
Yeah, they did.
You don't want to. You don't want to.
wait,
you don't
I
wanna
didn't
rip
tell-
him
I
out
didn't-
here?
I didn't tell you. No, I don't. I didn't tell you the story though.
No.
So the story is
We got to give people the whole story. So where did you
So-
get your engine?
No, he can't. He doesn't want to tell you that.
I just want to
well,
tell you.
I can tell you that. Yeah, I got my motor from Moonshine Harley Davidson, and it was running great for 2 months, and then all of a sudden it started like kind of crapping out on me. It had some breathing issues. I was losing a quart of oil every 300 miles, and
That happened on our group ride. It was really good for the video.
He won actually a door prize for
Yeah, I
most
was-
oil consumed
yeah,
during the ride.
spitting oil everywhere, but that wasn't so much that the motor
Spitting?
problem. Yeah, more
Okay.
than spitting. But yeah, so this most recent issue seemed to be like electrical. My stator and charging system blew up. Replaced it. It torched again, so that's when I handed it over to Get Lowered Cycles, and then I made a post about
Get low.
Moonshine Harley, and I tagged them.
I forgot Bri was here.
I tagged them in it
Fuck.
and said, "I wish my motor lasts or used to run like, or I wish my motor ran like it used to, because it was again. We're talking 6 months since I got it, and Sawicki Speed, my friend Dump Truck that runs that company, messaged me and said like how it wasn't right, that the customer service was like, because I messaged them a few times saying my bike wasn't running well, and I kind of got pushed to the side through them. So my first email got ignored, and then my second one basically said, "Oh, I see that you changed your air intake, but it was an air intake that they recommended, so they didn't do it at the time of installation because they didn't tell me. So when I got home, I put on an S&S air cleaner, and then they told me it was improper install of the air cleaner, which losing a quart of oil every 300 miles, just that doesn't add up. And an air cleaner is such a super simple install." And then
I could do that.
made the post.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Calm
Then-
down, bro.
Then Dump Truck from Sawicki
There's a
Speed
video.
messaged me and said, "Hey, did they ever make good, or because you spent a lot of money on that motor, did they contact you, or are they going to fix it?" And I said, honestly, they kind of pushed me to the side, told me it was going to be a 3-month wait even if I came, and that I didn't buy the extended warranty, even though they told me in the beginning that it was a 6-month standard warranty. And that's what I told them, that I was inside. And they were like, it's really just the air intake. So he messaged me, Dump Truck from Sawicki Speed, and said, "I'm going to contact them if you're okay with that, and say that you're an affiliate of mine and that this isn't how you treat customers that spend that kind of money on your product." And he said, do I have your permission to do that? I said, "Whatever helps me get my bike fixed, I will take." And not 10 minutes later, I get a phone call from the owner of Moonshine Harley Davidson. And he said, "What can I do to help you?"
So they're warranting it through Get Lowered?
Yeah, I told him my bike was at Get Lowered. He said, "Listen, we don't really work with other dealerships or outside companies." And I said, "I totally understand that." He's like, "Just because if they fix the problem and then the same problem happens," he's like, "then we're out of pocket again." I said, "I get it." I said, "Listen, let him see if it's a simple fix or whatnot." And he said, "Okay, when you get your bike back, contact me." He's like, "We'll schedule an appointment because they're 13 hours away." And he said he would make good on it. So they redeemed themselves, but we'll say it's still a story to be told.
There's 2 things I got out of that story.
Shoot.
I'm glad you got two, but go ahead.
First, you have a friend named Dump Truck,
Smitty.
which sounds like a grinder handle.
He's a great dude.
And second, you're still wearing your UPS shorts,
Should I
and
show
they're
everybody?
tight as shit.
Should I show everybody?
Like I can see your pulse.
Yeah, no. They're tight. I got big legs like you.
Just saying. What an interesting night.
What can Brown do for you?
What can Brown do for me? He can put his package bag in.
But yeah, if it wasn't for Dump Truck from Sawicki Speed, I probably wouldn't be having any kind of warranty work done through Moonshine Harley Davidson. So that's just another company. Again, we talk about these companies that are people promote them and do all of that kind of stuff, but then when push comes to shove, they won't back up their product.
But didn't your repair get pushed behind? Holy delay! Didn't your repair get pushed behind Cycle Fanatics' oil change?
That I do not personally know.
Just saying.
Either way, Get Lowered Cycles has my bike. It was supposed to go in the lift today, so we'll see. Pending.
Well,
My bike is pending.
for
still.
the record, Baggers and Brews Garage.
I'm joking.
With guest mechanic Bob Veering, Bobby V. Everybody knows Bobby V from
I think Bob probably could have fixed
from
your
the
bike in
World
20
Wide
minutes.
Web. We definitely could have had you up and running by now. Just saying.
And I have an ignition alignment tool now
We have an ignition alignment tool, and we could have fixed all your problems
with just the ignition
with
alignment tool.
the ignition alignment tool. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Man. In-house hate. In-house hate. It cuts deep,
For
right?
those of you off camera, Steph said you can't fix an operator problem.
Can't what?
Dump Truck is a solid dude. Did you hear that on Grindr as well?
I don't know what's funnier about that. The fact that he heard that on Grindr, the fact that you're accusing Eric of being on Grindr.
No, I'm accusing Big Smitty of being on
Oh.
Grindr. And if you think Big Smitty's not on Grindr, you have not been on the internet. I'm just saying. I
Yeah.
mean,
In other news, we
I'm
have a new
just
member.
saying.
Loyalty never sleeps.
We have a new member? Where? I don't see it.
Bro, look,
I'm looking. I don't see it. Oh, you put it up on the screen, though. Okay. Chris is all in, man. I love that guy. I'm like, Chris, do you know how to edit videos?
Can Chris make me a Superman vest?
Chris can make you whatever vest you want,
Is that possible?
Chris has a machine in his shop that breaks in leather.
but he also has a machine in Florida that makes shit for him.
I thought that's what strippers did.
Damn.
It's on his profile.
Eat a peach.
Yo, you need to pump the brakes. With
Moose,
peaches.
I mean,
You gotta
Moose,
finish
your
it down.
obsession with wanting me to be gay so that you and I can get along is really kind of scary.
Tell him to eat another peach.
I can eat a peach for hours.
We gotta finish this now.
Finish it.
Yeah.
You've had nothing out of it. Take a swig.
I've had 4.
The peaches aren't the alcohol.
We've been
The
saying this
alcohol
whole
is the
time. You've
alcohol.
only had 4 peaches.
Jesus.
You've only had 4 peaches.
Yeah.
I've had as many as
I made
had.
you $100 worth of tacos, and you ate 2 peaches.
I've had 4 peaches.
You only had 2.
5.
You
and
did
two,
have
one
27
upstairs.
tacos.
I had 4 tacos.
New member, loyalty never sleeps. I love it.
Damn, I get a
He's gonna
cape.
make you a
I
cape.
get a cape
A red,
on the
white,
leather
and blue
leather.
leather cape. That would be
Damn.
dope as hell. Hey, it would look cool flowing as you rode down the road on your bike.
He needs leather slides.
If you
That's
had a
what he
bike.
needs.
When it works.
If you had a bike,
I'll take Steph's slow rider.
the hell you will.
The Bob, baby.
Don't try to mess with her bike just because it works and yours don't.
And Steph's bike goes off road, I hear, into the grass.
That was it?
No?
You grassed up?
Can we not talk about that tonight, please? So eating the peaches is not drinking moonshine. Well, I mean, the moonshine is the moonshine.
I think Monkey is jealous that we have peaches absorbed and soaked in moonshine. What do you think?
We don't have those in Florida.
What I think is we should find a sponsor that will fly Monkey in for the weekend. Just to avoid all his Sturgis problems. They can just fly him in. You don't even need a bike. You just
Like
come hang
Advan?
out at the event
Like Advan?
like Advan does with him. Yeah. Like, whoa, let's talk to Alan.
Yeah,
bro.
but now I got to find a 6-star
Come on,
hotel.
let's brainstorm here. We talk to Alan. We get him. We get him to hit the sympathy thing. You know, it's for the veterans. Blah blah blah. We get him to fly you into Jersey. You hang out. You shake babies, slap women, and then you go home and you go to Sturgis. Bang. Figure shit out, man. That's what I do.
We're gonna have
Sorry
to
for
find a
your
Ritz
world.
Carlton for
You
him.
don't have any connections with Alan, so you're gonna have to ride your bike here in Florida.
Pretty well since I sweat James.
I sweat, James. You and your jacked up finger. That was some nasty shit. What's wrong? What was wrong with your finger? Tell us all what was wrong with your finger. Did you see that? You didn't even see it.
I
You
didn't
just
see that.
disrespectful. Getting hammered on peaches.
I bet you Smitty's
Well-
hammered some peaches in his day.
He's hammered some.
What other fruits do they have?
No one flies me anywhere. Now he's all mad. No one flies me anywhere,
I
pal.
sent them the link. But he
I
keeps
fly
sending it again.
myself. Nobody puts monkey in a
You guys want
corner.
a peach?
No peaches for you all.
Just for the
the
record,
fans?
though, I mean, Bry is offering a dead
Uh,
hooker rate at the local motel. I mean, I'm just saying.
We got you covered.
Well, listen, no one
Or
flies
pickles
monkey.
and moonshine.
That can stop now. We can
That
get
sounds
that taken
terrible.
care of. We can have Alan
That sounds
charge it on the
absolutely
old.
terrible. Oranges, maybe.
They're carrots, pickles.
Pickles would be bad.
When did you get hit?
Barrett would like that.
What did I miss, bro? I didn't even know you got hit.
Smitty says I hammered a peach earlier tonight on my OnlyFans.
All right, American Pie, calm down.
Jesus God.
I didn't even know Orlando got into an accident,
Who did?
and I follow his shit.
Greater world.
He said it's from the handguards on his street bob. His finger smashed into them when he got hit. I didn't know he got hit. Damn.
Where did Corey stay at last time?
He stayed at my house.
Oh, it's from a while. But so your finger's been jacked like that for a while? Wow. Corey
I'm
stayed
just-
at Brian's house.
I'm just saying, when you have to rescue
Oh, you
your
remember
boy
when
from
Brian
New
was
Hope,
allowed to sleep in the room with Kate because Corey was in there?
Corey
You don't remember that?
Corey passed out from exhaustion
Brian had to sleep downstairs on the porch
with the cats.
with the cats.
hey, don't judge my cats, you son of a bitch.
Not judging the cats. We're judging you, buddy. We're judging you. The cats are just loyal.
With the viral cats.
Anytime you can start a story with, so there's Corey passed out in New Hope. It's just epic.
Well, that makes sense.
That was a good time.
That is weird.
Bry had a short go viral.
69 viewers.
How many
69.
views is your short up to, Bry?
6 million? Something like that.
6 million.
How much did that cost you?
A lot. So here's the beautiful thing about it. You spend all that money on camera gear, your fucking $150 security camera kills it.
All because the UPS man threw packages on his front porch.
It was the FedEx guy. That's the key word. You got to
Listen.
buddy the FedEx guy.
Just for the record, I talked to my friggin' UPS guy today, and I told him next time you come here, you sling that package at the door as hard as you can. I don't care what's in it.
Now, wait a minute, back up. Don't you happen to know somebody that has a UPS uniform that could make that happen?
I don't know if
You-
I'd call it a uniform. I mean,
You blur his
it's an
face
AT
out,
Uniform.
it's a win.
It's a uni.
It's a unitard. Why is it pulsating?
You leave your package on the truck.
Are you excited?
I had peaches.
Whoa! I didn't know that UPS guys wore singlets. It's freaking weird. What are you on the wrestling team?
You like it?
Oh my gosh! All the people left. Everybody left. They're like, "Oh my god, Sam's naked. We're out of here." We have 2 people watching now. Great.
Oh, we're almost up to 7 million. We're getting there.
7 million.
On a
How
YouTube-
much does 7 million views cost?
Nothing.
On the dark web.
On dark web? Hmm.
Dark web,
It's
he
it's a
said.
little more expensive than a hooker, but not as much as like
Is that like
cocaine.
$45 got you 7 million views?
Yeah. It's the dark web.
Can you send me the link for that? I want to.
For the hookers, the cocaine, or the dark web? Which one?
Oh, I mean, it's email. Just put them all in there.
No, that's fair.
Fired from UPS.
No, we're gonna blur his face out, XN. Stop. We've got this covered. Or someone else wears his uniform. That's
You notice
not
we tried to guilt Monkey into coming up for the event, and he totally dipped, and he's not in the side chat anymore.
I sent him the link and he dipped on us.
Oh, that's funny. He's mad at me because last time he sent me a link, I didn't show up. I wasn't at home. I was out partying with the wife. smoking weed.
So I want to know, has
We're at-
FedEx
we're at Weed
contacted
Fest.
you yet, Brian? Are you sponsored by FedEx yet?
I'm not sponsored by anybody. Somebody needs to cut a check.
Was that FedEx that did that? That was in
It
that
was.
video?
Brian the biker is sponsored by Dunkin' and FedEx.
Wait, you know?
Oh, stop. I can only get so hard. Don't tease me like that.
Ew.
The coach of the Falcons' dad is the Falcons FedEx.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
And the Falcons are owned by
That's-
the owner of Home Depot,
Who's that?
Arthur. No,
Same guy? Or
no,
different guy?
Arthur Blank, Arthur.
Miller?
No, the owner of the Atlanta Falcons owns Home Depot, and the coach, his dad, is the FedEx guy.
Yeah.
That's two of the biggest companies in the world, like intertwined there,
And they still suck.
and they still are doing the dirty bird.
Isn't that funny? Your dad's FedEx on here.
I gotta say though,
Coach's football team.
if you actually look at the video,
Yeah.
arms are looking a little pumped.
More pump than mine.
I don't know. Give me some.
We need
Give me
that.
some.
We need that version right
Give
there.
me some.
This just got weirder.
Dude, you're
And,
here.
and
Yeah,
you're
we're-
not,
wait,
and you're
we're
not
here,
the one
we're
sitting
here.
here.
Oh,
with us.
well, we're
There we
we're
go.
here because we're behind, dude.
Oh, mine looks
I mean, it
way
was
bigger.
still
Mine looks
mine
way bigger.
looks way bigger. I'm not even flexing, bro.
Look, dude.
Oh my god,
Years.
you're like freaking.
Holy smokes. Woo!
It's the tattoo, bro.
Yeah,
need
my
a roller?
big, my big.
Tattoos give
What's
angles.
up, Keith?
Roland Keith, what's happening? We were having a flex off, and
All right, wait. So
somebody
wait,
busted
whoa,
out their
going-
brown pants.
All right, going back to your members group,
Ooh.
Ryan. The
I
event.
found my magnet.
I still don't think you should get rid of your group, Ryan. I thought it was really fun. Outside of obviously the
Well,
incident that we had,
I think it's somebody who could think it was not really fun.
I get that. But outside of that, I thought it was a good thing.
I learned that you shouldn't try and race
Oh,
with performance
shit.
baggers.
Orlando said he's got some arms for us.
Yeah.
He's a Marine. They do nothing but curls and shoot commies.
Do they eat peaches?
Just saying. And occasionally they eat some freaking
All right,
moonshine
so
and do
go back to
peaches.
that. I think that you should still make it a separate event.
But why? Why do you think that?
I just thought it was pretty good, and it was something that you guys.
It was pretty
and
good.
it's something you guys were building on.
But if we're spending all this time planning this, when do we do it? Fall?
Possibly.
Can't do it in the spring. I'm gonna be too busy trying to get things settled for
You
this.
can do it in the fall.
How do I ask all these people to come up from out of state in July? Just go to sleep. We'll wake you up when we're done.
What if you do the whole weekend?
Ryan?
I'm kind of surprised they're even down here.
We asked them all. I know.
know.
It's like, what happened to your vocal cords? Carolyn's bundled up, playing on her phone. It's like she's in bed. I'm boring. You always say that. Hey Raider, working on any vids soon? That was really ominous and weird and suspicious. Like he knows something that we don't know because he's a fly on a wall. Get it? Fly on a wall.
Got it.
You guys are
So what?
You
So
guys
what's
wanna talk
good?
about it? Let's go, Brian. Tell us a story. Tell us something. You guys are way too calm for me right now.
I cannot keep up with Sam's bike. That's all I can say.
Sam's
No,
what?
I can't
His
keep up.
bike.
The mechanics.
He doesn't even have a bike.
Well, when he
wait,
had a bike, I couldn't keep up with him.
Ready for this? So the first time I took my bike somewhere, so I was on my way to work. I'm like, I go to pull on 295. It starts bogging down, and I text Stephanie and I say, I think I'm about to break down. And she goes, let me know. And not 30 seconds later, I start putting off.
Boom.
I take the first exit. I break down. I call her, hey, can you come get me? I went back up the trailer, and there was a local place in Tabernacle, which wasn't too far. And I took it there. I called them first and said, hey, can you take it? Oh, yeah. I explained the problem. Yeah. Come bring it. Pulled in. As soon as they looked at my bike, they started walking out, and they said, yeah, we don't do bikes like this.
That place, man.
They said, this is just too much. It just looks bad. I said, all right, see you guys. And they were pretty reputable as far as like the reviews and comments about their business. They've been doing it for
Brutal.
How long were they doing it for?
You guys send a $1.99 super chat. George will eat another peach.
Oh yeah. I'll eat one for free.
Hold on, we're waiting for money, you dumbass.
I'm gonna eat one for free.
Oh my god, you don't understand how any of this
So what's
works.
come on, Bert? What's going to be at the event? What are you guys doing?
Well, listen, man, I've already started recruiting vendors. We're gonna have a lot of good vendors, obviously. We're gonna have some great Mexican food truck. We're gonna have a barbecue food truck. We're gonna have Sam and some really tight
Wait, what barbecue food truck you got?
I don't shut the I don't know.
Is
Why you put me
is
on the
that a-
spot?
Is that a I don't know or
We're gonna
is that
have- We're gonna have Sam in his UPS singlet on a dunk thing, one of those dunk machines,
Oh shit! It just got real, Mr. Monkey,
Right?
sir.
right?
there he is.
Oh my god!
Listen, Monkey's here. He's pissed.
Why does he look
So-
like that?
So George emailed it to my personal email address. So I was like, I don't have any link. I don't know what he's talking about. He's like, sent it like
That's how my
I had,
day
like,
started.
7 emails.
What's his
my God.
personal email address?
I don't know. Whatever comes up with you.
Thank
Spankthemonkey@gmail.com.
Timothy Monkey Mania at
Hey, we already gave out my phone number on another live. Let's not talk full names
Oh.
and social security numbers and shit. Let's not.
That's kind of funny though. Like, where the F is Droop, right?
It came out of nowhere right there.
Drew
Oh,
is probably
shit.
calling Monkey right now.
All right, we gotta get some. I can't even hear him. Is your volume all the way up?
Yeah. He's not talking.
What do you want me to say?
Wait, so go back to Bryce.
There he is.
What else at the event? What
So,
do you-
Brian, what do you want to see at the event?
Yeah, what
Titties.
else do you want to see at the event?
I just want to meet everybody. I think it'd be
Oh
great.
my god,
wanna
that's
hang
so
out?
gay.
I want to give out hugs.
I feel
Oh,
like TJ
I'm
said-
going to get stickers. That's how important this event is.
So I will say, I don't know if this is going to happen, but our biggest sponsor, and I will say, as our
Sponsor
biggest
plugs.
sponsor, he gets the benefit of the doubt. He wants to do a Miss Legendary USA competition.
Yeah, do it. Absolutely. Put that in.
And your wife is mean mugging me right now. You need to handle that. It's your fucking charity. You need to get her under control. All right?
Fireball. Oh,
Fireball. Oh, man.
You give.
Oh, you're just gonna go at us? Okay. All right.
Yummy, yummy, full of vitamins and minerals and
Wait, hold up. Where's your bottle? Hold your bottle up again. Where's
bigger
your,
than that.
where's your bottle?
Monkey,
I had
where's
it.
your
I already
wife?
drank out of it. My bottle's big.
Bert likes nips.
It's just that Bird is giant.
I'm so big. My 750 milliliter bottle. How small are you?
That's
Monkey?
750, is it? Okay.
No, he's smaller than Dallas.
Oh my god. Give one to Steph. Steph.
Carol's not happy.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
have to. You have to.
Well, see, the great thing about Fireball is it gives you nice breath.
Me too. I
Holy
hate it,
crap.
but I'll do it.
Woo!
Come eat a peach.
So,
Go give Steph a peach.
why do I hear somebody's who's listening
You
to
want me to
this?
give Steph a peach?
Yeah.
Would you talk
Yeah.
to your woman and tell her to mute her phone, please? She's on the set.
I think it's Carol.
Let's be professional.
Me and Monkey are just going to sit here and stare.
It's not my woman.
Monkey,
Just
where's
watch
your
it.
woman at?
Just watch this
Where is
train.
where
Is
is
she coming
the
in? Is she coming in?
where
to
is
spin
the
you?
amazing Mrs. Monkey right now?
She's getting a
Working.
mocha.
She's working.
Uh,
If you want to know, she's actually seizing a child right now. If you'd like to, yeah, full details. Like,
So,
what's really
serious question. This is a serious question.
oh God.
I am drunk,
So take it out with Drunk Bird if there's a problem.
Statement.
and we did talk about weed earlier, but I'm not stoned.
Where's the guac?
But where is the guac? Don't distract me with the guac. I have a question for Monkey. I saw the pictures, but if it was discussed as to what happened, I missed it.
Damn.
What happened to Mrs. Monkey's face?
That was weird.
what the hell happened?
What happened?
That
Are we
was
all back?
I'm here.
Did anybody hear what I said?
No, I just said I heard you say I saw the pictures and then
Oh.
it went.
So I saw the pictures, but I did not see anywhere on what happened to Mrs. Monkey's face?
Oh, Halloween night. We had taken the golf cart and the little one's friends. And you guys get that coal-fired New Jersey internet. You keep freezing up here.
Yes, because it's more likely that we have the slow speed internet and not Podunk, Florida.
This is Palm Beach. I mean, come on.
He's bougie.
It's true. I mean, he's
like,
sharing internet with Trump right now. Obviously,
this is
not good internet.
gig speeds and hardwired, not even Wi-Fi. So it's probably not me. I'm just saying. Like anyway.
Well,
So
At least we know his wire is hard.
all right, we're in the
Yeah.
blind, Baron. Sorry.
Okay. So she was getting out of the back of the golf cart with my freaking little battery powered cooler thing that we did the video on, and her flip flop caught the seam between the driveway and like the paver stones, the sidewalk, and couldn't let go of the cooler in time. God love her, she saved the cooler. That's a good woman right there. And like her face bounced off the driveway. I mean, we're talking like, wow. And I was in the garage going in to get drinks for the dads, and all I hear is ooh, 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 like all the moms and stuff, like something gone bad. And I'm like, I come out and I go, what's going on? And all of a sudden, Anna sits up and there's just blood. And I'm like, oh, they're gonna think I beat her ass. Like that was my first thought. Was actually, I take it back. First thought was, did you just fuck your brain up? Like, do we need to go to the hospital? Second thought was, oh God, they're gonna think I did it. Like that, And I was like, I had witnesses. That was like one of the first things I said. I had witnesses. So,
Oh my God,
that's all it was. It's not broken. It was just like a sledgehammer to the face, man. Like it hurt. You could see pain. But the funny thing is, it's been 10 days? Yeah, been like 10 days. Tonight we went to the little one's Veterans Day, program at school, and she's like, "How's my face?" And I'm like, "The funny thing is, I hadn't thought of it. It's gone. Like she looks totally normal again. 10 days, and she's healed that fast."
I kind of like Bagger Bader's theory better.
what the F is that?
What?
I heard he was hanging out with Bodine and took a playbook out of Bodine.
Oh,
What's Bert reacting to? Now, here's a hilarious
He's
story
high.
about that, though.
We had a beeping beer fridge behind us, and we were trying to figure out what it was.
the alarm on the beer fridge that let us know that freaking spandex boy left the fridge door open.
I've been
So
drinking that.
Calm down, tights.
Pervert.
the funniest freaking thing. We went to Orlando. We went to Disney one day, turn and burn, with the little one for her birthday. And we had lunch at 50s Primetime Cafe, right? It's supposed to be the 1950s or whatever. And we're sitting there at the table, and Anna's face is still very purple. And she was a trooper. She's like, we're still going. I don't care. We're still going. You know, scrapes everywhere. She, you know, it was the worst of it. And we had made friends with the server, and the lady was really nice. And I go, hey, look, I just want you to know that I didn't do that. Like, it's important to me that you know that she just fell. And she's like, I was going to ask, but, you know, she's like, it's 1952 in here, and we don't judge. And then she's walking, she's like clearing the plates, and as she's walked away, she goes, I just thought maybe someone had a smart mouth or something and had to be set straight. I'm like, this is the kind of stuff that would get you fired, right? Like if we hadn't become pals, and obviously no one but us heard her, but it was funny.
That is funny.
All I heard is he needs to buy Anna a nicer golf cart so she doesn't trip getting
Yeah,
out of it.
well,
That's kinda
maybe
what I
like
heard.
some more expensive flip flop or something.
It's the one I got. It's the one I got. You know, like
That is too much. I
Oh,
I
love
think with
that.
all that custom dynamic
I
lighting,
love-
she would have seen it.
That Mr. Monkey here still goes to Disney with his family and enjoys it as much as I enjoy it.
I just love,
Oh,
that
I
you
love
call
it.
Mr. Monkey when you're drunk.
Well, I was trying to be professional.
uh-oh.
Hey, girl.
See, look. It's totally normal. See, look. You can't tell.
Mrs. Monkey, just blink if there's more to that story.
Who said you? Oh shit! Oh,
You need the black dot on your hand. I read that on Facebook.
listen.
Worst part-
Next
worst
time
part
you ask for a
is
sandwich,
getting
you
dark
get the
right
sandwich.
under my eyes. It looked
He shouldn't have to ask twice.
See, she looks normal.
Ham and cheese, woman.
I always look normal.
No, I have the picture of the night.
It still hurts like a mother. Oh,
I have a picture of
Yeah.
from that night. I'll
Hey,
show
we
you.
can't all be athletes. I'm just saying.
hey, you know what? Did he tell you what happened though? It was a puppy. And I went to save the puppy from a hawk. So I threw myself on the puppy, and I told Olivia that story, and she's like, "So you squashed the puppy? Don't. What are you showing?"
That's that night.
This
Oh,
was like the school bus, right?
This
The
is
school bus.
definitely a different story than we just heard
Yeah,
like
yeah,
20
yeah.
minutes
but,
ago.
but it's very similar to when she threw the bike in the ground.
You guys
It was
didn't even
because of the
bother to
school
get your
bus.
story straight.
was
This is
different.
a
Those were nuns
Wait,
and
so what
school
is
buses
the
for
real
children.
story?
And there was a
Monkey,
cliff.
Monkey said he asked for a ham and cheese. She got mouthy, and
That
she's
was-
like the puppy.
And that was his,
and
that was his
the
one. Look at
names,
that.
and, like the story's just way off, man.
Really? Do we have to show?
Yeah, I'll show.
Yeah, I'm gonna wind up with the scar. I gotta come up with a glue.
Damn.
I mean, we get it. We've seen all the Instagram model poses of you like really rocking the beat down. But the question is, well, how did you get the beat down? That's what we want to
Rocking
know.
the
Rocking the beat down.
Like we get it. We
Rocking
all
the
agree.
beat
You rocked it with like total class, and it looked great, and you did your thing. But we still all want to know what happened because that
Yeah.
story does not line up with anything
Doesn't
that you
jive.
just said 20 minutes
Did
ago.
you tell him that the photographer asked me if I needed help?
Yeah. I told him about the server at Disney.
Oh
World.
yeah.
It was-
Well,
it was
we
funny,
were
man.
taking pictures. You take those Disney pics, and then
Oh, yeah.
he kept. I sometimes still hold my lip because it hurts. So I told him, "Don't make me laugh," and I was holding my lip, and he comes up to me and he whispers in my ear, "Do you need help? Do you need us to get some help for you?" And I was like, "This
That's your lip
happened to
quivered.
20 people. It was fine."
He's
but-
offering the mouse police to come whip my
Yeah.
ass, like basically. Like, I'm like, it's funny, man. Like, but I kind of like that though. Like, I think there was that story about that girl who was at Starbucks recently. I don't know if you guys read that. It went like viral on social media.
I'm on call.
But
Bye, guys.
so
Bye.
this chick was at Starbucks, and some drunk a-hole walked in and like, "Hey, I hear you're doing work there." Like, he just starts bothering her, and the server comes over and says like, "Oh, here's that mocha you ordered," and sets the cup down in front of her, and written on the cup said, "We're watching you from the counter. If you need help, take the lid off the cup."
That shit ain't real.
I'm like,
What the
you don't think
fuck?
so? I don't know. I'd like to think it's real. Like, I mean, if there's a college age kid being harassed by some drunk asshole, I would hope that somebody would offer to step in and deal with that. Like, instead of just going, "Oh, I don't see it,"
It's cool that people are even thinking that way.
But yeah,
I'm still waiting for my $1 billion from the Nigerian prince, but whatever.
yeah, right.
Well, that's what happens when you give those people your Snapchat.
Hey, you want to slide into my DMs for $1 million? I'm not proud. Parts is parts.
Parts is parts, baby. That is true.
CBO ain't gonna buy itself.
Uh,
So you're coming to Jersey, Monkey. I think that's great. I think
Yeah.
that's great.
Well, it's what, like 2 weeks before Sturgis? That's a great idea. That's just
Yeah.
that's like
Anyone can go to Sturgis, but who
Bro,
would
it's
have the
on-
opportunity to come to New Jersey?
It's literally on your way.
it is on the way.
Yeah, just
New Jersey is on the way to South Dakota.
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Either way, you're going north, bro.
It's right up 95.
yeah.
Right, but I don't go 95. I go that way. Like,
Well, we all make choices. But
It would-
it's on the way.
all right, let's see. Let's see how on the way it is. Let's just look right now. Hang on. Let's see. To what is it? What is that called up there? What's it?
Southampton, New Jersey. So I
found
even have,
Pine Barrens. I found Pine Barrens.
I have a spot with you with hookups to park the RV.
So from my location, the Pine Barrens. Okay, and then we'll just add a destination of. Oh my God, this map is hilarious. To see
Should be 1,000 miles,
this
give or take.
route. This route is. You know how many hours it says it would take to drive that?
How many?
1,076. Oh, that's walking. Never mind.
Jesus.
Oh,
I was about to say, bro.
Yeah, listen, Forrest Gump, put gas in the truck.
Okay,
One day I started
40
driving.
it's actually 2,900 miles. It's 400 miles out of the way.
That's it, 400 miles. It's a day.
What is 400 miles?
But you got to see this map. It's hilarious. It's like, and then they're.
Jeez.
Oh boy.
Calm down.
Greedy. So what was the problem with the mileage?
He said it's only 400 miles, so he's good.
That's not how that went. But okay, hey, we'll just stick to that. You know, like
But George, think of your video. You can have Bert crying in the parking lot looking for Monkey. Where'd he go?
Listen, we've already
Listen.
lived.
You know how many miles? You know how many miles I drove to this random brewery in the middle of the freaking Everglades just to meet up with this guy because he was.
wait. Whoa, you were in Orlando with the family, you lying sack of shit. You went.
You have zero proof of that. Delete the videos. Quickly. I went all the way down there just to see Monkey.
Yeah, no, you guys didn't go to Orlando at all.
I don't understand how you can even breathe right now.
Quit looking at his crotch, you freak.
All right, Monk. How about we compromise? We'll send you a Zoom link and you can be there virtually.
Yeah, right.
No.
You can put a green
No.
screen.
We'll get a
and
big
yellow
TV.
light
You can just like,
background behind you.
I got my picture of Monkey.
I would like a little like hologram monkey. That would be fun. Like maybe like this big, like the little baby Yoda from
Like a little baby Groot?
yeah, or a little baby.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, baby Monkey Groot. Oh my god, you can just dance like a flower. That would be
He
dope.
dances. It's fine. It's all fine.
Oh, it's
It's fine.
fine. Oh my
Fine.
god, I wish I knew how to do. Oh, I wish I was a nerd and could do that.
What?
I would make. You're a nerd. Can you make the little baby Groot and just make him dance? No. Shit, that'd be awesome. We could sell that, and make millions. Oh my gosh.
I don't think Monkey knows who Groot is. He doesn't look amused.
Just he's
I know
got
who it is.
He's a
I
Disney
know
guy.
what it is. Dude, I was just on a long ass flight to where the fuck I was going, and I watched the Guardians of the Galaxy, the new one. Why did they make it so sad? That movie was sad from like beginning
with
to
the
end.
word. How bad was it? You feel so
I-
bad. What's the raccoon's name?
Rocket.
Oh my god!
Rocket?
You literally want to
Rocket?
cry the whole time when they do the flashback.
It was like watching 2 hours of your dog dying. That's all it
Yeah.
was. It was like, what?
It really
Why?
was.
Why is it like that? Like,
it was so bad. Every time you literally want to cry. Every time they do the flashback. Have you seen it?
oh,
It
it's
is
terrible.
bad. It's
I
literally
have,
it's
but
literally
I
like
have
Monkey
to
said,
tell
it's
you,
like watching
and
your
I'm a
dog die.
man,
It's
so I
watching-
didn't cry.
It's literally
No,
like watching
dude,
your dog die.
it's 2 hours of animals being tortured and saying it's all going to be better tomorrow, and you're like, it's not. It's not
You
going to be.
clearly don't know what I find as a good time because 2 hours of animals being tortured would be pretty cool. Just saying. Just
Fuck.
saying.
Man, that's going to really help the channel take off. That really right there.
You just might
That's
not
really
know
gonna
the
help.
viewers.
All the animal allergy people are with me. All 6 of
Damn,
you.
man. Yeah, poor Otter. That's right. He really got.
We'll
abused.
put the time
Yeah.
of death at Baggers and Brews at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, right. Shut the channel down. Now.
Oh, that's classic.
And it's
Oh, that's a good one. My bad.
And that was the funniest thing Brian's gonna say all night.
For the rest of the year. So go ahead and log him off because he did what he needed to do.
And welcome to Baggers and Brews. Am I the only one that just loves hearing Bert talk on the podcast? Hey everybody,
On
it's
the
Bert.
podcast,
Welcome
these
back.
people don't watch the podcast, bro.
What's that?
These people that are on here right now, they don't watch the podcast.
Well, now's not a better,
Well, now's
it's
a
a better
good time
time.
for you to pitch it to them as a
Yes.
listener.
And that's
Go
they
ahead,
should
we'll
listen. You can hear Bert's sexy NPR voice.
Is that how he sounds? Is
And
that how
if-
he sounds, Brian?
And if you haven't been watching, listen. His NPR voice is hot. I like it.
So, podcast.
Monkey's just like, what?
Maybe I
No, I'm like, I don't.
Can we pull it up? Like, can we actually get my voice?
Do you like just listen to it in the car?
I
Or
think it's
is,
hilarious.
Take another fireball.
I listen to it in the shower like Chris Venus.
You know, you're due.
Why do you listen to it in the shower, you weirdo?
because he has to get himself clean after listening to that.
Yeah,
fucking-
exactly.
I'm so
Gotta
frustrated
wash
right
it
now. I don't
off.
even know where to go to listen to it.
So, seriously, you download it and I don't know. My brain does not connect with the concept of podcasts.
You have an
I think-
iPhone? I'll send you the link.
As
I
big
think
as
it's
my
gotten
head is,
better.
your brain can't figure it out.
No, I think it's gotten better because I feel like a lot of podcasts have decided to just record it on YouTube, and then if
Yep.
you want to download the audio and do it that way, that's fine. But now you can watch them. Like I just I don't know, man. When I'm driving to work, I want to listen to music. I don't want to hear your fucking thoughts. I don't like. I'm just not.
Whoa,
I
this
think
just
I
turned
think it depends on the
ugly.
Topics.
Do I?
I think it
Sounds
depends
so
on the
good.
topics. Say you're going to work.
How do you laugh at my voice and not George's?
Because George is a fellow nerd. I gotta, props.
Yeah, I get to never forget because I
Oh,
see our
okay.
nation. I mean, we're young.
I just posted a link. Everyone go listen to Bert's sexy
Yeah,
voice.
right, but I just see us as
Oh
definitely
my
quick to just
God.
No, he's Barry White in that shit.
A little deviant
Or-
creature.
in that trash right now.
Jesus.
It's not all Monk.
Yeah, like always business.
Why did it have to
Oh
be
my
me? It was
God.
like George.
Hate us.
Is this
No,
how
no,
it
no,
works?
no.
Oh, that's good. There you go,
Is that
Monk.
good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
haven't
it's
done
like
it already.
Early up
We can
the
talk
early
about
talk
Bert's
on those
sweaty
topics.
Very
balls.
wide voice.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, we're getting ourselves like a copyright violation against ourselves here.
Are we?
I don't know.
Who's
Sue
your daddy?
yourself. Make some money.
I love to fight that one.
Who's your daddy?
Listen,
You need to get the mic in your mouth.
sensual
PJ. That's how he
stylings
does
of the beard.
Have you seen?
I'm just happy.
Have you
I
seen?
came off. I mean,
What's up, everyone?
sorry. I mean, you wasted all that time getting married and all that shit. All you had to do is listen to me.
I'm not sure where that went. I'm confused.
The worst part of this is we have two TVs here, and one of them is the like live.
Look,
Like,
look, everybody. Bird is casting a spell.
You're a wizard,
this one is
Harry.
behind, so I'm
He's a
hearing Bucky
wizard.
talk, but I'm looking. At
Oh,
Bucky's
George, go
face
full
and
screen
not
with that,
talking.
please.
He's a
I'm in
wizard.
Prison. Shining.
It's Bird de Grey.
What does that mean?
Thou shall not pass.
You shall
It's
not
Harry the
pass.
And there's the short right there.
Right there. There
See,
you
at
go.
least Monkey watches movies. Do you know what that's from?
Nah.
George,
Oh my god!
make that
Why
the
do you
short.
know
There's your
that's
6
from?
million views.
Are you serious?
What's that from?
Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
The first one, right?
it doesn't matter. The whole series is great.
Nerd.
And he hasn't watched any of them.
I've watched them.
I've never watched the Hobbit ones. I've never watched the
watched The
prequels.
Sopranos?
That's
Is that
a whole
other
separate.
prequels?
You watch
He's
The
too busy
Sopranos?
watching Peter McKinnon. He doesn't have time for that.
Seriously. Oh, Peter.
You didn't watch
Oh,
The Sopranos?
Peter. Show me how to
You've
do
never seen The
that.
Sopranos?
Peter.
No.
Sopranos.
You never see the.
Shun. You're done.
No.
You shall not pass.
You shall not pass.
Well, this free bar is not going to make
Come
it.
on.
This is going down. It's going down, man. It's like
I love that trilogy.
Thank you for attending the last Baggers and Brews Live.
Please show up July 13th for our event. Later. What was it?
George, if there are not shorts out the wazoo of this tomorrow, I will be so disappointed.
Oh man.
What do you say about
just
shorts?
zoomed in. Just zoomed in on
Exactly.
their just their window. Like
What's that? Yeah.
You guys send me if you send me a link to get in to this,
Yeah.
then I can show everybody his shorts.
Okay.
George is like, okay, all right. Don't just
Hey.
he knows. You can tell it's years of him going. Don't fight with him. Just let him.
No,
just
because you
do
wouldn't
it.
get the same effect that we're getting over here. The steaminess that's rising from the undercarriage.
I
Views
feel
are
like-
views.
I feel like we don't need that. I'm just. It's a theory.
Listen,
You
we're
might-
trying
you
to
might need it.
broaden our fan base. Like we don't just want the heterosexuals; we want everyone to be
Jesus.
included in this.
You're selling it. I'm telling
Right?
you, really
Right?
selling it.
And it's
Yeah.
very steamy and bulging and pulsating down here. I'm just
It's
saying.
steamy and bulging
saying.
and pulsating.
And the question you need to ask yourself is, what can Brown do for you?
Evidently, pulsate and steam.
Yeah, it's legit.
It is.
It's legit. I mean, if you need a package delivered, Sam's your man.
He's got the package.
And it will get delivered.
So it'll deliver probably late,
All right.
30 seconds or less.
unsigned for, and that's probably why you got
I
in trouble. What
just
what?
want to throw this out. How many
You
here have owned a Dyna
He's
before?
latched on. It's better just let him finish.
No? Okay.
What's up?
Have any of you guys ever owned a Dyna before?
Well, my wife owns a Dyna.
Yeah, okay. Bert, there's a great story about that actually, because I found what your wife's bike, the anniversary Super Glide.
Yes.
I one like 150 miles away, and I was like, "Oh, this is freaking sweet!" Like it was in nice shape and a couple little things, but not heavily molested. You know what I mean? Like it was a nice bike. I send the guy a message. I go, "Hey man, like I'm interested in your bike, but you have it listed for $13,900, and that's like a crackhead just threw a dart at a board for a bike, you know, like of that year. So why don't we talk like what are
Right.
you really thinking here?" And he was like, "Oh, well, here's one, you know, from Bring a Trailer." I'm like, "Okay, that's great. But A, their price was thousands less than yours. And B, if you look, that listing is from 5 years ago."
Oh shit.
So like,
did Brian just bounce on us?
What happened to Brian?
no, I probably just had to go to the restroom. So,
Okay.
but I was like, so in all seriousness, what are you really thinking about? And then I noticed the bike had been on there for 7 months or something like that. And I'm like,
Right.
it made me hate most people selling motorcycles. Like,
I see
it's
that.
a very cool bike. It's a very cool bike, and yes, it's worth more than a Street Bob or a regular shit. What's it? Super Glide.
Right.
But 13,900 is like the you're smoking crack number. And here, okay, Piney wants 15. Never mind. I'm sure it's a great value. Someone should buy that. I saw so many people selling bikes on whatever that I was like, where do you get these numbers from? Like where do you get this number? Like,
oh my god, that's funny.
The Harley dealer. Because you walk into a Harley dealer and look at used bikes, and they're like $1 million right now.
that's true. I
Where'd I
actually
go?
found, I don't know if y'all watched the video, but I actually found a Street Bob 2008. I hadn't looked. I just like, this seems fine. I had a budget in my mind kind of thing. And I found a Street Bob for $8,000 that was rough. Like it had lived outside evidently. Spokes were all fucking, you know, rotten looking and everything else. And I'm like, this is all labor though. So I have a buddy go look at it and ride it. I missed something?
She's yelling at the cat.
What the?
I think there's nudity.
Listen, I'm not arguing with the cat, but I'm close.
Straighten it out.
Holy shit.
Did you hear monkeys coming to New Jersey?
Tequila cake was in the house.
I just look at the stunned expression.
Monkeys not coming to New
Yeah,
Jersey.
we're
Similar
all
rumor.
stunned. The weird noises coming out of the right hand
Yeah,
corner
it's
of the
okay.
screen. Is,
What's funny is the king of the live stream is sitting there shaking his head like, what's happening?
Everybody's looking at me confused.
he's like, I knew I shouldn't have joined this shit. These fucking peons with their 17,000.
Monkey, we feel all the same. Don't worry.
I feel like Bry's ringing shine, like just straight shine out of a jug there. Like
Yeah, no.
try and make the pain go away.
Why would he pass out if he drank even 3
Oh,
sips
Jesus.
as shine?
You're laughing an awful lot.
So anyway,
Tequila
let's do it.
Kate, are you ready? To,
$20,000.
where was she going? She's leaving.
I'm sorry, Monk. Go ahead.
Apple's here?
Oh my god, this is
Fine.
So weird.
All right.
Apple's here? No, he just popped in. Damn.
Where's
So
Apple?
did you bought a Dyna, correct?
I bought a
Alright,
diner. But
Wait,
it's-
monkey. So continue your story.
So $8,000 is the price they had on this bike, which evidently was a bad deal, but I didn't know that. So I was like, all right, we'll go for it. But he goes to look at it and he's like, yeah, it's rough, but it runs good. You know, So I'm like, all right, so I'll give you 8 out the door. Like you pay the taxes, put a tag on it for 8, and I'll come get it. This is in Orlando, 200 some miles away.
Is that
And-
a dealership?
He replied, oh, the management's stuck at 10-2.
What the?
And I replied, I go, but it's on your site for 8. And then I never got a response again. like,
Well, they were a little busy changing their site, bro. I mean,
nope, still on there. It's one of those things where I'm like, where did $2,200 in tax come from? I thought we were working off of 8 here. So anyway, so I went and I bought the one that I bought, which was 4 years newer, in way better condition, came with a shit ton of parts, and I paid $7.
Apple.
Anyway. Gandalf the Grey over there is wasted and just yelling names.
Apple Glide, bro. I mean,
Or it's his favorite fruit. He's like oranges.
Mr. Monkey, have you not seen Drunk Bird before?
Fizz bump.
This is what I don't understand. I think
Fizz
I
bump.
Monkey's making like it was the first time he's seen it.
Well, Monkey's an instigator. He
Monkey's
likes to light the fuse and then watch from the distance.
Eat your peaches. Be healthy.
Eat your peaches.
Eat your peaches.
Look at that peach. Tell me you ain't sucked on a peach that big before.
Wait. Bert,
Listen,
wait. Guys, you don't eat the peaches and act like you're drinking. It's not how that works. Like there's the strength of a 1/16 of a beer when you eat.
I'm sorry, Monkey. I don't have to defend my drinking.
But that's not drinking, that's eating. It's different.
No, this is like extra.
Was he not here when he was?
Huh?
I mean, my point is I drink plenty. Is my point. I've been drinking since noon.
That's true. That's okay. I get you.
This is how I try to get
Healthy.
the minions involved in the drinking.
I'm a minion.
Chris
And
Penis is
moonshine.
here.
Suck on some of that moonshine.
I gotta fill this. I'll be right back.
My gosh. I've never been surrounded by
Baby.
so many vaginas. Well, there was one time.
There was that one time at band camp.
Are we gonna have a weenie bite challenge?
Weenie Bite challenge at the event or tonight?
Yeah, at the event.
You said yeah. That wasn't.
I said at the event.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope so. That's
Are you
your
gonna-
job.
Are you gonna enter?
Bert,
Weenie Bite on the back of my bike.
Bert, you need
Oh,
to
I
do
thought
the
you were gonna
NPR
think
voice for
about
Kate.
her
She's
bike.
still listening.
Can I have Weenie Bite on the back of your bike?
Tell Kate she needs
Will
to
you,
go to
will you do
Spotify.
that?
If she
Can
wants
you
to
hold
see
it
the
steady
NPR
and get
voice.
us? Because I only play to win.
Bert.
Honestly,
Every
I think
Monday,
we should do.
every Friday
What?
at 9, Drunk Bert.
Listen, if we lose, it's on you.
I think it should be.
And
a
then I'm gonna let you
guy-only
know.
Weenie bite on the
We
back.
can
of
practice.
The
I can listen.
woman's bike,
Listen.
right? That'd really mess things up.
I'm not gay, but I like a hot dog.
I know you do.
I'm just saying.
I know
The
you
chicks
do.
have no clue how to eat a hot dog, so it really should be the guys on the back. Just
She
saying.
won. Although she did win last year.
Well, there was that one.
Steph took it down.
No, Steph does know how to.
She literally ate the
Oh,
whole
shit.
You know how to
up
eat.
until it was pinched. She-
Bert, behave. Kate's in the side chat. Look out. She's been
oh,
drinking
oh my
tequila.
God. I would
Yeah,
rather
she's not
Kate
biting,
just
she
not be in the
crushed
side
it.
chat. I do not need to be blamed for everything that went wrong today in Kate's life. I don't need that. If you just log out, Kate, and just pretend you never saw us, that'd be fine.
Tell Kate she's got to go to Spotify to hear Bert's NPR voice.
And I
Why
would
is
give her-
Kate's name Backpack?
I'm gonna listen to that.
Why?
That's
What?
always been her nickname.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought she was Tequila Kate.
Well, that's the New Jersey nickname. She's got multiple names.
Water bottle incoming.
Wait, hold on. She's backpack. So confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No,
Oh yeah.
didn't know that. Last
Apples-
time I was getting
apples
yelled
got
at,
it right.
she's like,
I'm on.
"My name is
Hey,
Tequila."
Robin's here.
Damn.
You never heard of me before. My name's Tequila Kate. And I was like, okay, well, here's some tequila. And like 3 seconds later, I was the devil. Like, it was tequila. I don't know, Tequila Kate. I'm just saying,
Move everything back onto the bar now.
you might be like,
This is like lower now. You're breaking it.
ah, the hell with this thing, man. We're here for the people. They need to get a good.
You're here for the people. Wow.
idea,
Now
so-
he's having a revolution over there. Like,
I can eat a peach for
Well, that
hours.
would be a revelation, Monkey.
He's here for the people in his head.
in a minute, it's gonna flash back. He's gonna be wearing a Che Guevara shirt, like "Power to the people." Woo! Like, you know.
Carolyn,
Oh,
I'm
put
just
the
a
fist
man.
down. Okay, Black Panther, let's be done now. Let's not.
Have fun at your Black Panther party.
Sorry, I ruined your Black
You were
Panther
focused,
party. Ah, what's that from?
Sorry, I ruined your Black Panther party.
What happened?
One day I started running.
My man. What's that from?
No idea.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Later
You know
tonight, he's gonna be
what
like,
Black Panther's from?
honey, I didn't know I had drank so
Oh my
much.
God!
I sit next to them in home ec.
I was sitting next to them and didn't know the peaches had
No, Adam
moonshine in them.
Your mama sure must care about your education.
Stop paying. Whoa, shoot. All right. Who else is in the side chat? Other than Secure Kid?
What?
No one anymore. They're all gone. Everybody left.
Oh, there's like 77 other people. They're just all intimidated by her.
Some of them are EMTs just trying to figure out where you are right now. They're like some of them are just like trying to triangulate the address. Like,
I'm sorry, what?
Come get
Moto by chance, where are you at?
He's in Perth, not Perth Amboy. He's in Perth,
it's
Australia.
Robin. You see Robin? Did you know that's Robin, Bert?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh shit! Never mind. Just never mind.
Motorbike camp.
You know,
Oh yeah, it's Robin Lady Biker.
Yeah.
And she's in I did, but I didn't. I did, but then my wife completely confused me because she spoke, and when she speaks, I'm in awe of her words, and
Yeah.
then I got confused.
yeah, yeah.
Is anyone buying any of that?
No.
Oh, I totally believe it. Because, you know, there's marrying up, and then there's you and Piney.
Damn.
It's like
I'll figure that. I don't know. I'm gonna figure that one
You
out.
hear it.
I don't know. Was that?
I was insulting you, Bert.
I
Not-
hope
not
so.
Piney.
I mean, if you're
You.
insulting me, it's.
Of course, I would never insult your wife.
I'm
in a
like,
lot of
hold
ways.
on a second. I feel like that's. She's still smiling, so it's all good.
No, Piney knew what I meant.
There's marrying up, and then there's throwing your wife out of the golf cart.
Yeah, I mean, it's marrying up, and then it's
I
like,
was someplace else.
you know, I mean,
Were you on the phone with Bodine when that happened?
I'm
Nope.
sorry, like I was. I
She
I
didn't
really wanted- I
listen.
really wanted a hot pocket.
What a hot pocket.
Hot
What?
It's
Coming in,
Have you
it's
guys
Why do you
noticed?
keep giving me peaches, bro? You guys haven't had a peach in like 2 hours.
He just ate one. We're going 1, 2, 3.
He's peach
One, two,
pressuring
three.
me.
No, we're
It's like-
going 1, 2, 3,
What's that?
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, you're like excited about us finishing the peaches, but the
Hey,
bottom
hey,
line,
Bert, the best is the juice. Just chug all that juice right now. That's the
Juice.
best right there.
that's what I'm saying.
All right, what are you drinking?
George and I are gonna finish the peaches, and then Sam has to finish the juice.
I'll eat the peaches.
The black and the juice, the berry.
No,
Oh,
Bert,
shit.
just chug the juice. He'll go 9-9.
I saw that on a movie
The
once.
blacker the juice, the sweeter the berry.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
Yeah, man. Did you see that movie?
Just
You
remember
just
that,
drink
bro.
away.
Blacker the juice. the
I think
sweeter the berry.
Ice Cube was in that movie.
I think Tequila Kid.
Oh, wait. Whoa. All right, wait.
Make it through the rest of the live stream.
Monkey and Bride. When I say the name Selena, do you know who that is?
Gomez.
Salinas.
Do you know who Selena is? When I
Yeah,
say-
she was the one that was shot.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Dude,
you.
my wife's Latin. You think I don't know what Selena is?
It's like every other girl in Monkey's Neighborhood.
I don't understand what the question was.
You can actually you dial it up to 11 when you say
All
Salina.
right, so wait.
Next
So
man,
I
next
wake up one morning, right? I wake up. I think it was Sunday morning. I was like, oh,
Did you have those tight ass shorts on when you woke
And
up?
his performance slides.
okay. And I was like, wow, I had a dream. I was at a Selena concert, and my lady Stephanie goes, Selena Gomez.
That's what I would have said, right?
I'm like,
I feel you,
no,
dog.
Selena, like Selena. She's like Selena Gomez. I said, wait, you don't know who Selena is? And she goes,
The Mexican.
and I said that like she's like an icon. And she goes,
Well, not here.
no,
she's
and
not.
I show her a picture of her, and she's like, nope, not ringing any bells. And I'm like, she was an icon, like
You should
literally
have
an
showed her a
icon.
picture of Jennifer
I
Lopez.
was they made a movie about her with what was it?
Jennifer
J-Lo.
Lopez.
And she's like, no. So she puts up a poll. I was like, this is bullcrap. I was like,
She
you're
wasn't
the
an icon
Whoa,
in
whoa, whoa,
America,
whoa.
bro.
So she puts up a poll.
Bullshit, she was.
Yeah, she was.
Bullshit,
she
she
was.
was.
She absolutely was.
I didn't hear about it until she died.
She was an icon to every Spanish speaking person. So like by
So-
2
so
steps.
Well, there
she
you
was
go.
like- she
I'm
was
very
like-
Caucasian.
She was like, well, I'm not the only person that doesn't know who Selena is. I was like, all right, put this in a poll. So she puts her
I'm
poll
with
up,
you,
right?
Steph.
The next day, it was like neck and neck. And I'm like, can you please give me every like retard that does not know who Selena is?
I'm
on
sorry,
your
that's
president?
offensive.
But it was a close vote. It ended up being like what, 60-40? And 40 people on her friends list did not know who because all it was a picture.
I would have put it if I
It
was
was just a
I would've
picture,
voted.
and the question said, "Do you know who this is?
Selena Gomez.
Yes or no?" Will you stop? But 40,
I know who Selena Gomez is,
40
bro.
something people said, "No, I do not know who that is."
That's right.
Who's Selena Gomez?
Exactly. Thank you. I just thought that was bizarre.
Yeah.
She was an icon.
Of all the things today, that's the least bizarre.
Icon.
She was an icon. Yes, she was.
Oki's from Middle America, and he gets it.
Clearly, she was an icon to Mexican Americans.
She's the Gloria
Yeah,
Estefan of
it-
the 90s.
It kind of transcended culture. She's probably the first one who was a Latin artist that transcended that. Like you had gringos and gringos listening to her. Like it wasn't, and that's pre
Shakira.
shit, what's her face's husband.
Oh, her hips don't lie either.
Listen, let's
She was
stop
not
trying
a
to,
girl.
let's stop trying to pretend she was like Shakira, bro. Come on.
She was
man.
20 years before Shakira, dude. That's why.
Man, and
Yeah,
older
Yeah,
than
but come on.
Shakira's.
Shakira knew who she was. Then.
Oh my god.
This was,
Oh,
a,
yeah,
big,
keep
this
going.
was, a, very,
That's
this
good.
was a very big argument, though.
This
But
is a dumb
so
argument.
mad. I was so mad. that
She
did
wasn't
not
like
know
an
who she was.
American artist.
I'm not saying she was an American artist.
She
So
Fine,
why
right,
would you
right.
expect Americans to know who she was?
Because a lot of them
It
do.
was like
Man, she wore no
She played-
crossover.
she played at a Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken.
What? No, she didn't.
B-U-R-T.
She sang the national anthem at a.
No,
major
she didn't.
sporting- Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Look it up.
Maybe some
So-
soccer game.
No, it wasn't soccer.
Look, you can look it up.
She was the
She
first.
played
She was
in a
actually
major
one of the
sporting
first
event.
people to ever wear like a bustier, like basically just like a bra. Like she was like the first.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
big deal. Oh, she was the first one to like have her tits hang out. Okay, got it.
Wow.
Got it. Go ahead. What was she first one to do?
We're not saying
I know you're googling it. First one to do what?
I'm just sitting here googling this shit.
She wasn't no Super Bowl, so you need to calm down with that.
So, Monk, how you been?
Super Bowl what?
1996.
Thank you.
1996? Nobody even cared about the Super Bowl in 1996.
Stop. Thank you. See, she played at a Super Bowl. So she
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, here we go.
Stop
I feel
it.
like this could be the worst endorsement ever
Stop
for this
it.
fundraiser.
That leather, that dude who sells leather's backing out right now. He's like,
No,
that's it. It's
I want
over.
the
I'm
details.
done.
This is the
Yeah.
Super Bowl 1996 halftime
Go
show.
watch the video.
No, the
At
details.
10:24, they lost their first sponsor.
Who else was there?
At 10 o'clock, the channel
It
died.
was 9. It was off at 10:24.
No shot. It was just her.
Monk, I remember that live stream.
No shot. It was
Back
just
in my
her.
day.
Nobody even fucking knew who she was.
Steph didn't know who she was, clearly.
Exactly.
Oh shit!
We're probably asking the wrong group.
I'll tell you guys
Like-
what, because these guys don't want to.
Anybody listening to Pine Barrens, Monk, you're wasting your
find
time.
out the details of the 1996 Super Bowl halftime
Gremlin.
show, and I'll post it on our channel for you guys to see because that right there was bullshit.
You won't even remember.
No, I don't
Well,
remember.
well, I mean that
Although
shit
I
right
didn't
there. is
have
like
one
two-thirds
margarita,
of your
I'll
panel,
remember
I'm
tomorrow.
just saying. So George, did you know who she was?
Yeah, I did.
Did you know?
Okay,
who she
so
was?
that's
Yeah,
2/3.
Okay.
Just
But I
saying.
only knew who she was because of the shows I saw after the fact of her being killed.
Bri, did you know who she was?
I did.
Because of
so-
the shows after her being
Okay,
killed.
she was
Bert,
popular.
Bert,
when
before
she
was
was
killed.
popular,
Bert,
she wasn't
Bert.
popular.
I did.
Hey, Gandalf the Grey, hang on a second. I just want to point out that of the 5 people on this live stream right now, 4 of the 5 knew who she was. That would be 80%.
So what you're telling me was you, and Bri were all jamming out to her shit when she was alive.
No,
Uh,
we knew who she was.
No, we just said we
No,
knew who she
Fucking
was.
answer the question. You guys all were loving her tunes and knew who she was before she was killed, and it became a major news story that she was killed. Go ahead.
I knew who she was
Answer the
before she was
question.
killed, yes.
Knowing who she was and jamming her tunes are 2 different things.
Did you ever listen to her shit? Well, I don't care. I know who a lot of people are. It doesn't mean anything about whether or not they're popular or not.
So, everyone, what we just established is that 80% of Americans know things and 20% are just total
Oh,
drunk.
no, it's not, Stacey. It's not worth arguing. They
No, he's trying to establish how white the Pine Barrens is.
being here in America.
She was pretty popular. She sang on Super Bowl.
With Diana Ross.
I love how angry he is. He's so mad about this.
You're saying big artists don't perform
No,
at Super Bowl?
no.
It's going to be his
Not
next
in
podcast
96,
episode.
In
How
fucking
white is
96,
Bert?
they did not. In 96, the Super Bowl was taking whoever they could get.
So, Rudy Ray Moore died this week. Let's make him
Yes,
mad about that.
Diana Ross. Well, she was
Who is-
some washed up old.
I apologize. Who is that?
Super Bowl.
Rudy Ray Moore? Isn't
Yeah.
that Dolomite? Is it Dolomite or what's his name? Yeah, Dolomite.
You guys are clowns, man. You have no idea about history. It's recency bias. Is with all you guys. Recency bias.
Yeah, Dolomite.
Yeah,
Rudy-
you're
Rudy
acting
Ray Moore
like
was Dolomite.
she was
He died.
fucking some sort of like giant
The
celebrity.
name rings a bell, but I don't know who it is.
No,
Hold on.
wait. Who died? Wait, it wasn't Rudy Ray Moore. He died in 2008. Who am I thinking of?
Okay. She was huge.
Was she not? What?
She was huge.
Selena was murdered before her time. Like, she was an up and coming.
Yeah.
She wasn't on top of the
So
world.
she
getting
was
there.
murdered before she was even famous. Is what you're saying?
She was a well-known, a highly notable artist. That
Was she in the
written
27
down in
Club?
the Mexican community.
Richard Roundtree died like a week ago. That's what I'm thinking of. Richard Roundtree played Shaft.
Watch
That's
your
it.
mouth.
Yeah, that was it was a while ago. Here,
Moose,
Moose,
shut up.
Moose
Dude.
has got you.
Moose can just shut up, dude. He just sits in his basement with fucking unrealistic fucking quotes and stats and bullshit. Nobody cares.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, that's uncalled for. Moose is
No,
good.
that's-
What did they say?
Fucking
She
fact.
opened the door for Ricky Martin and all them, right?
Oh, shit. I knew
So wait a
somebody
minute. You're saying
knew
if it
somebody
weren't
that
for
was
her,
in,
we would never be
Ricky
Rickrolled?
Martin's
Here
band.
it comes.
No, that was not Ricky Martin. Damn, I blew
No, I
that
knew
joke.
somebody that was in there, so you can all could suck me off because I knew a member of the Ricky Martin band.
Don't do it.
Menudo?
What are we doing?
How about that?
Menudo and Selena were contemporaries. So I'm not sure what point you just proved.
I didn't eat any peaches.
Bert seems like an umbop kind of guy.
You guys,
Alexa, shut up.
You're all like
We're not
in this
silly. We're
crazy argument to like dispute me. You're
We're
trying to
not
tell me
disputing you.
how
We're just saying
famous and amazing
she was
Bro,
Selena was.
You're the only one arguing.
Yeah, she was-
With
Guys,
himself.
Exactly. You're arguing with me.
Mad.
All
Like,
right,
no one else is
go
mad.
back to the question. The question
Okay.
was, do
She
you
was
know
amazing. I had all 4 of her CDs in my car
Listen,
in 1994.
the question was, do you
I
know
did.
Selena?
She was
Do you
awesome.
know Selena?
Yes.
Okay. That,
The
that was
only reason I
question.
know
That was
Selena
the question.
is
Let's
because
circle
of the
back.
whole
We're
story
circling
about-
back.
No, it's not.
I-
It's not the
Was
only
that not the
thing.
question?
I
But you can't
love
just say blanket
gold
statement, you
road
know who
lights.
she is.
I love
I
them.
only knew who she was because of the whole.
But
story
did you
about
notice
being killed.
it's tritone now? It's got some red, it's got some
Question-
gold, it's got
question
some
was,
black.
all
I
four
love
of
gold
you-
road lights. I have a
Yes,
43-year-old one.
yes.
It's
No.
awesome.
No. She was a no.
The gold's
Stephanie,
growing
no.
on me.
Yeah, but
I
that's
still want a
dumb,
purple and
dude.
black
No
road glide. I
clue who
don't care what
Selena
anybody says.
But asking if you know who Selena
have the
was
purple
doesn't-
rain road
doesn't,
glide.
like prove her how big she was or how how known she was.
I feel like we should find another
I only
topic.
know who
Say
she
that
was.
about a lot of people.
Without Bert,
A lot of
I
us-
feel like
people were
Like
historic,
maybe something else.
and you
Maybe
knew about them because
How's the
they-
Bob the Builder bike going?
Yeah, I know
Motorcycles?
a lot of people.
it's done. The wife took it. She's that's the one that she rides.
I like it. I like the orange and black.
Stop
The
it.
CVO's on the engine list because it has no front brakes.
Is that a problem?
Well, I mean, not if it's a chopper, but if it's 1,000-pound Road Glide, it kind of.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Bert rode around with no front brakes for like a month. He was fine.
I don't have rear brakes.
Well, real men don't need brakes.
Exactly.
You don't have rear brakes?
I haven't had rear brakes since Laconia.
Jesus Christ.
A line snap.
Purple Rain might have been a Honda, but for the purposes of my argument, I want a purple and black Road Glide.
And
It
that is-
actually wasn't a Honda.
It wasn't a Honda.
It was a
What
Kawasaki.
was it? It was a weird ass bike.
who needs brakes, baby?
All I know is I want a purple Road Glide, and I'm going to name her Darlin Nikki.
Dude, why are you
That's
guys
it. It's
breaking
happening.
so
Oh
much?
no, it was a Honda. It was a CM400.
Who's
but
that?
Honda-
I think it's a fucking Tampa.
That's all it was?
That's my
Yeah, it
pocket.
was a 400 Honda-Matic. Yeah,
All right, now I know what I want for Christmas.
It was a Honda?
it was a Honda. But
Playing
it was
Workout
not a
Taste by
Goldwing.
Fonda.
Everyone thought it was a Goldwing. It's not. It's a CM. It was a Honda-Matic. I just googled it.
Wait, did you see the 20? Did you see the 24 Challenger? Looks pretty good.
Is it electric?
Boogie,
not-
boogie, boogie.
Not electric, still the 108 cubic inch. But it looks
Oh, the Indian? Fuck
Yeah.
Indians. I thought you were talking about a Dodge.
well,
I'm like, is it because the new Camaro is electric? That's what like, is it
you
electric?
said that earlier, and you said something about Challenger. That's what I
Yeah,
thought
you
too.
did
I'm
say that,
like,
you did say
I'm
that.
like, wait, you mean Indian?
No, did you guys see it though? It looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. The price
You should definitely buy one.
I think the price is a little outrageous for why I don't know how they're
For
trying
a
to
piece of shit. Yeah.
Is it more or less than you spent on that
I mean
motor?
they run fairly well. As much as like I'm anti-Indian, they run well,
They're
and reliable.
expensive.
But I think the price where they're putting
Not if you want to like ride it a lot. They don't ride good if you ride it a lot. They ride really fast in like really short periods. But then like
I don't know.
Then-
My buddy's had one. He's got 15,000 miles. He's never had a problem with it. And again, I don't. That's not something that I want to say. But he hasn't had a problem with it.
yeah, mine broke. Salty and Sprinkles broke. Everyone I know that Indian broke. They fucking break. They break a lot.
The Challenger model though.
Yeah, that's what Salty had. He like famously
Salty had
documented his dying on his channel for the the windshield broke, the stereo broke.
Yeah,
and, like,
all right for the windshield. Yeah, the windshield because they were using those plastic whatever. And there was a company that changed that, and I know he replaced it. But other than that, the only thing he's
wait. So his broke.
The windshield, yes, the plastic.
Oh,
whatever.
okay, so it broke.
But as far as motor wise, his has been pretty reliable.
Well, no, they're garbage. It's a garbage motorcycle.
Sam keep
They're crazy expensive, man.
Yeah, but I think the price. All right, so going back to it, I think the price where they're putting it is out of control. If they want to try to compete with
26.5.
others. And the ones they made, they only made 325 models of, which is another red flag because you see these Harley models that they come out with one certain design and it's like 1,500 or one out of 3,000. It's just the price. I think they were at 38.5 for the new model, if I'm not mistaken.
35.
You better buy it before the dealer goes under because it's.
Oh, the elite version.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Is the elite.
version that was just that Triple S in Morgantown that I saw was over 40.
Yeah, could be.
It's
Was over
garbage.
40, and I was just like, and I said that I was like, holy crap, over 40. He goes, but it has a heated seat, and I'm like, yeah, but I could still pay less than 40 for a Harley and
You
then buy the heated seat. Like,
And you can even get a base model for the Challenger and buy a heated seat. And
yeah,
And then the dealer I buy the Harley from will be open next week.
well, that's the problem we had in Jersey, right? So, I mean, we
what do
have,
we got?
Truth.
Is there one? There's one Indian in Jersey. I think it's Neptune.
I think there's two. I think there's two Indian dealers in Jersey.
There's
in-
one right across the bridge in PA, but it's really small.
The one on 22 closed up
They're
north.
all really small.
I think
I've only heard the one in Neptune.
there's only one at the shore, and then the next closest one is over in
Is in
PA.
PA, so maybe there was one in like Union on 22, so maybe that one closed up. So, and that was the problem.
I
Like,
mean, even if that's the case and it's there, it's still not enough.
it's far. It's far, especially living in Jersey. Like, you don't think it's that many miles, but for us to go to Neptune, You could be.
It's just the price. Even the price of the Harley is insane. But Challenger, who's trying to compete and stay alive, as far as like Polaris wise, the business,
Oh, there it is. There's the. Oh, that is pretty.
it's like you got to undercut Harley by 10 grand because you know you can
What's
and
pretty?
still make money.
Yeah.
If they sold their Challenger, if they sold that Elite model for 27, 28 grand right now, why Harley Road Glide, the specials are going for 38.
You'd have something. Really would.
Yeah, you would. I think they would sell a lot more.
That's a real good looking bike,
The new Challenger.
but it's the Elite
Yeah.
with
Yeah, the Elite model.
the red war bonnet on the tank and all that. And that's a good.
Yeah,
that's-
I think they did. I think they did a good job with that. But the price
But
is
the
just
problem
the
is it
same
is
with
a
Harley.
garbage motorcycle. It's
Yep.
junk. You know, like
All right, I gotta bounce, gentlemen.
Oh, what the fuck?
Here we go.
What? I gotta bounce.
this
That's
is
where?
so full, pansy.
Duncan closes at 11. Man, he's got to go get his
Oh
coffee.
my god!
Unreal.
What time is
Link
it?
in,
11?
link in bio.
Get by.
Fine.
Thanks,
So the
thanks
fun
for
thing
that,
about
bro.
Indian, the way they measure their number, those are always crank numbers. Those are never wheel numbers. You know.
Bye, Bri.
Monk, thanks for hanging out, gentlemen. I will see you guys soon.
I'm
Committee
not.
meeting this week.
I'm not
What?
arguing that they aren't like a garbage. Like again, I just don't think there's enough done on the Challenger because I think there's only so many people that ride them a long distance
Is he leaving? or
and
is
beat
he
them up. Whereas Harley, you have so many people that ride them, and you get a whole bunch of different stories, and you can really tell how the M8, for example, with the newer style bikes, like the longevity of them, what you can do to them if you put a cam in them, how far. Like there's so many stories. Whereas the Challenger, to me, there's not enough because again, not many people buy them. You have a select few. Like my buddy, you have a friend that has problems with his. I have a friend that doesn't have any problems. As
Well,
far
yeah,
as like, yeah, a
but
windshield breaking is like, all right, you know, it's just a windshield. It's a quick fix.
But
But as
here's
far
the thing: I owned an Indian. All right, the more basic, simple one that should have been less tech, should have been more reliable, and it was a giant steaming piece of shit. It
How
actually
old was
threw an engine code on the way home the day I bought it. Had to turn
Wow.
around and go back. They'd reset the computer, clear the codes. Rode it home. Then I get to Sturgis several months later. The headlight won't turn off because the ECM has died. I take it to the dealer. I'm without a bike at Sturgis for 2 days. Well, they overnight an ECM, change that out. Then I get it back. There's still a drain on the battery. I get it home. It won't start. Like, it was a giant piece of shit motorcycle. It was just badly engineered. Before that, besides the actual ECM dying and all that, there are these like sticky tape chrome accessories on the fenders. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to take those off, right? They're on there with adhesive tape. So I heat up the one on the back fender. When I take it off, the paint comes with it, and there's rust on the steel under the paint. Like the exposed steel, just the paint just comes off. And I did a video on it. There's photographs. The paint just comes with it, and there's rust on the metal. And I had to fight with Indian to get them to replace the fender because they're like, oh, that's not our problem. Like, rust on the steel on a motorcycle that's 7 months old. It is a garbage motorcycle sold by a company that is not doing a good job. And it's junk. Like, so the people who are like, oh, I got one. I got a bunch of miles on. No. You're the one. You're the one of like many that are failed. The dealers can't even stay in business.
That's the problem we have in Jersey, right? The dealers can't stand. How old was
It's
yours?
not just they're gone here.
What year was
Our
yours?
dealer in Lauderdale, Stu's, all of their business is zero electric bikes and used Harleys. That's their whole business.
Really?
Ooh. Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's funny
we
that
don't see a lot of
Cycle Source people did something recently where they said they were doing a news story. This was live on their Sunday night deal on what the hell is it called? Jesus Christ. It's on Cycle Source magazine, but I can't remember the name of what they call it. Oh, Grease and Gears. And they're like, Indian recalls all the scouts from this year to this year. Something with the fuel system, blah, blah, blah. So they're just like reading off like news stories. Like, oh yeah, they've recalled all the scouts from like 2019 to 2022. Da, 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 da. This affects 7,100 bikes. And in unison, the entire audience and the three people in the panel goes, wait a minute, that means they only sold 7,000 motorcycles in 3 years. There's like only 7,000 freaking scouts on the road. They sold in 3 years. Like, that's not viable. That's not a viable business.
The one thing about Polaris is you'll never know what their motorcycle sales are because when they do their corporate calls, their sales are just all Polaris.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah, but even then, just going for this elite model,
Harley.
they're making 325 bucks, like 325 bucks. That's all they're making of that elite model. That's the red flag.
That's all they can sell.
Yeah, if that.
You know, like,
But the price that they're
it's still
selling it
right.
at is just insane. The price is
Yeah.
just, it's bizarre
You're bizarre.
for trying to compete with Harley Davidson.
And the funny thing is, I was really shocked with Cycle World. Was it last year, year before? Took a Street Glide, a Chieftain, and a Beamer. When the R whatever Street Glide came out when it had a fairing. They took it on a long-term ride. And I was, as a Harley lover, I was like, oh shit! Like you're reading this article, waiting for what the results were, and they put the Street Glide first. They put the Indians they said a giant jump down to second, and then the BMW was a huge jump down to third.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. So one of the testers, there's a garage for your phone on the BMW. The vibration and the shake of the bike broke his cell phone on the test. That's how much that bike vibrates when on the road. They also said that the software and all stuff was incomprehensible on the BMW. And then on the Indian, they said that while everything looks really nice, it's a very pretty bike to look at. When you get close, there's a lot of fit and finish and gaps and stuff that's not right. Like and these are not Harley nuts. These guys are not Harley crazy. They typically ride Yamahas and everything else. And these two American and one German touring bikes, they were like, the Street Glide's better by leaps and bounds as a motorcycle you buy off the showroom.
They clearly hadn't had a Road Glide yet.
And that was a Street Glide, not a Road Glide.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I like them both, but yeah, Amateur Moose, there's a video review of that article where you, as a Harley nut, you're like, oh shit, this might go really bad. Then
Don't listen to Amateur Moose. He makes shit up.
I'm just not into the BMWs.
I was, man, when the R first came out, when they were showing the concept at the Buffalo Chip 3 years ago, whatever, the missus and I were like, we're buying one of those. Like, that's how pretty the concept was. Like, we're going to buy that bike when it comes out. And then all the negative press, I was like, no, not, the Boxer engine just shakes you to death,
Yeah.
All right, I might wrap up.
Are you done, Sam?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
All right, it's 11 o'clock. We should probably maybe wrap this up.
It's quarter of. Stop being a little bitch.
Everybody, Monkey,
What?
always a pleasure, buddy.
Yeah, bud. Anytime, man. Come to Florida. We'll ride. I'll find a
He's
bike.
not going to Florida. His bike doesn't even work.
God.
I have some that work.
He can't even get to South Jersey, let alone to Florida. Pants are too tight. Good God, dude. Y'all think I'm being silly. Holy crap.
Dude, Salty Badger is a Selena tribute band playing at the event.
Yes.
That's funny.
Oh man.
That's funny. That's funny. Oh,
The new Street Glide CVO. I like the Street Glide CVO more than the Road Glide CVO, the new one.
yeah?
Yeah. I think the Street Glide fairing is more like angular, and if you're from the side, it looks like
Oh,
a
the new ones.
the
Okay.
new one. Yeah, the CVO.
Batwing.
Yeah, the new Batwing's cool.
I don't know. I think they look nicer, but I do like the new Street Glide look
Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot.
Bye,
It
Steph.
looks good.
the white
Hi,
lights.
Steph. Thank you.
There's a guy locally though who's got a Road Glide CVO who I see on 70. I feel like
Oh, the new CVO.
3 times a week I pass. this
Yeah?
guy, and it's the same dude, and he's like middle of the day. He's out on the CVO, and it's a gray one. Yeah, looks cool going down the road.
Huh.
A buddy of mine bought the new Whiskey Road Glide, CVO.
Yeah.
Oh, the whiskey.
And
Hmm.
and the knowing him, he's like, God damn it, there's nothing. Like his bike is stock and he hates it because there's like nothing out for it yet. Like he's like riding around going, son of a bitch. Like
Right.
you know, everyone needs a stock bike. You know, like so. But yeah, I've seen only one of the whiskey street glides, and it's I like that bike. That's cool.
I don't think I've seen a whiskey street glide like in person. We saw the whiskey road glide.
I haven't seen
somewhere.
it in person.
Yeah,
I've only seen the silver one.
I feel like we saw a whiskey road glide somewhere. Or
No
maybe
offense, but I feel like the silver ones are a total disappointment. The silver ones do not look CVO at all.
I like the silver in the Batwing though.
You do? I'm sorry.
I like the silver in the Batwing.
Really? I think they look nice.
When you see them, yeah, but to me, it's just a silver bike with a black. Yeah, and all the upgrades. Don't get me wrong. All the 121 and the BBT and the screen, but like the look of the bike, it looks just like a silver road glide with a black motor. It's not special enough for that $50-something thousand price tag, right? Like, just an opinion, but the silver one just looks like a silver bike with a black motor.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
I mean, the paint's got some body to it. I mean, the paint's nice.
and I don't like the bags either. The big round. Do you notice how they stick out on the sides?
I like the bags. I'm probably one of the
I like
few
the shortness, but I don't like how they like come
I'm
out.
probably one of the few people who like the bags. I feel like you don't really like the bags that much, and especially like the way they're cut.
I like the way they
I
cut the back. Like they did that to like try to appease the performance bagger folk, but
No. I'm not talking the shortiness. I'm talking if you look at it from the sides,
How it's
the
rounded.
bags bow out, and they
I
look goofy.
I feel like they did that just for capacity
Yeah,
as like a marketing thing. I really it's a weird, I don't mind it though.
because that shorty performance
I love
look that doesn't bother me. Like whatever, I get it. It's not my thing, but I get it. You know, like, but the way those like exactly. I think you're right, George. They just like, well, these are too small, so just blow them out.
right.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't want to be in an article next to an Indian or BMW and say they have like that much less cubic feet of storage.
Right.
Which becomes a thing with these companies.
Oh, 99 Rugrat. You're right, man. They are like the old Corbin Beetle bags that they come out really far and they're like really round. They also remind me of the Yamaha bags they had on my dad called them Freightliners. What they call Roadliners. Yeah, he called them the Freightliners. But yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Nothing when those came out, I was like, okay, those are cool, but certainly nothing to make me want to get rid of any of my bikes to buy one. Even not considering the price, right? Like there's nothing out there that made me go like, I'm going to sell bikes and buy one of these new CVOs. Nah,
Well, I mean, the problem is I really like my bike, but yeah, for the price that it is, I mean, the big thing is I like the direction they're going, and usually what happens in a CVO filters down to the main model lines.
It will, yeah.
So, and I like the direction. I mean, it's a big change, but I like it.
99 Rugrat. What did I do wrong? I didn't call him Rugrat. 99 Rugrat. What did I do wrong?
Rugrat.
I mean, like the wife's 920 video that I've taken back over. Like, to me, it's way more fun and interesting to rebuild that body and change the wheels and have fun with it, because it's not like it's a millennium. As a matter of fact, hers doesn't have RDRS, so burnouts are easier.
Some snappy pants.
What's up, Mo? Yeah, the RDRS is like Bob Royal was explaining, like doing burnouts, and he's like he's got to be like 30 seconds, and then the RDRS like times out.
Yeah, you have to like it's like, okay, I'm gonna do a burnout, but hang on a minute, let me do a dance and do this, and then I only have a few seconds to do it, and which for the misses, I that like rain mode, all that stuff is cool to think. Whatever, like you have that, and then I just want the raw, unaffected, bike. So I'm excited to take that bike back.
I love the rain mode.
It's a nice peace of mind. I mean, we ride in heavy rain all the time, so it was always fun to hit that button and see the little blue cloud come on and go, I'm safe now. You know,
I mean,
Right.
it probably makes us worse riders, but I feel like it definitely it definitely smooths out the power so that you're not going to have an issue. I mean, it's more than just cutting power. I think that's what people think it is, that it just cuts power. It does a lot more than just cut power.
RDRS doesn't affect a burnout if you know what you're doing. Well, Appleglide, I'll tell you right now that my red 131 bike, I made a total ass of myself at Sturgis 2 years ago in the Harley ride. There's a bunch of channels together going for a ride with Harley, and Cycle Fanatics is next to me, and I'm like, let's do a burnout. And I set my bike up like I have 6 trillion freaking times, but I'd only owned that bike a couple months, and nope, there were no burnouts happening.
Appleglide does burnouts all the time with his RDRS too.
But I set it up right, went to it, and the bike went, It was like, no, you're not doing a burnout. Like it was, I'm like, what? How do I turn this off? And we didn't have time, but whatever. Yeah, but I didn't know how to like hold it. I guess you have to hold it for a couple seconds or something, and so.
Yeah, me.
Full Throttle Hog blew up his transmission doing a burnout with RDRS.
Oh, really?
Yep.
But the
Sure
CVO
did.
I'm taking back from the wife, they don't have that shit. I can do whatever I want. So
Was that CVO before that? Yeah, right. It was the year before.
yeah, 19. It's the year before RDRS came out, so it doesn't have any of that shit.
Yeah.
It has the new stereo head deck, but it doesn't have any of the nanny state bullshit.
See, nanny state.
Yeah, I said it.
So
So it doesn't have any of that. And then I want to do some motor work to it. I don't know. It might be a total motor swap. We'll see. But that's in the next several months. You know.
Over the winter in Florida.
Well, that bike will sit there because I've got the ST that I ride every day now. The wife's got the orange bike. The Springer needs a front tire. The Cholo's fine, but I can't ride it because I got to put miles on the ST. And then I got this Dyna, which that's not going to be a problem. Because I tell you right now, it's fun to like rip around the neighborhood and maybe hop to a bar or something. But those Dyna bros, I can tell you right now, they most of them, not all, probably don't put miles on because I can't see putting more than 50 miles in that thing before pulling over and going, frickin' shoot me. You know, that is a tiny little ass motorcycle that like, my favorite biker bar's bike night is 100 miles away if you go the right way. And I will never ride that sucker 100 miles to that, you know, like never.
Yeah.
Even with the fairing and all that shit, when I put that on, ain't gonna happen.
I hear you.
Thumper says Cholo for the win.
Yeah, you can put miles in. I've got a Mustang Super Tour Solo. Put that seat on there, you could ride that sucker as far as any touring bike.
Sam says I just want to be a My Bike Works bro.
What the heck? Now he's like on this live from the side chat now. He's driving home. Poor Steph is driving his lazy loser ass home. I just want to be a My Bike Works bro.
Maybe Thumper's going to build a Cholo out of that CB500.
I know who built that CB500, and that is a badass little shop that came out of like Quality down here in West Palm. He's a bad motherfucker. He is cool as hell.
That's a cool bike, man.
He churns shit out like that every week. Where follow his Instagram, Quality Handmade Cycles, and
is that his Instagram?
Yeah, Quality Handmade Cycles, and you'll see him take like, well, I got this, I'm doing that, and all of a sudden he'll just weld together a Sportster with a hardtail, and then he'll rattle can flames and age the flames, and then he'll be done with a bike that you're like, that's a show-winning old school chopper, and then he'll sell it for $6,000. Like he's impressive. He's really, really good at what he does. He's building he's building a panhead right now. That's not going to be $6,000.
No,
that's many, many times that, you know. But
that engine's more than $6,000.
Yeah, oh, hell, you can't touch a pan for probably less than $20,000 if it runs. Just the motor.
Yeah,
just the motor. Have some water. that
Okay.
was just slipped in there.
Egg water.
Ah.
Agua. Good night, Selena. Appleglide's a homo. He's just such a he's just like full blown marine homo. Sam got tired of John Burt rubbing his leg. Yeah, that's what it was.
Sam's
Wow.
scared. All right, you good?
He's
Where
homophobic.
we at?
So, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Don't you good me, bro.
Coming up on I can't see that far.
We got 4 minutes.
For what?
I think you should go 4 minutes and hit the 3-hour mark.
Oh, okay.
I mean, why would you stop short of 3 hours?
Because in
Right.
3 hours turns into 4 hours.
I mean, not if you have.
Oh, the Thumpers are going to ride the CB to Gator Harley this weekend. Tomorrow. Shit, what am I thinking? I have to get up and ride 250 tomorrow to Gator Harley.
I'll ride with the CB. What's the CB?
CB
That's
500.
CB 500 she got from Quality Handmade. That bike is cool, man.
Okay.
I'll tell you, we had a guy. Check out our Ocean City video. The cool fellow. One of our Ocean City videos.
Oh, what's his face?
Yeah, the dude's from Virginia.
Oh, what's his name?
A true Cholo, I think, is like the hardest bike to build because there's no end.
So,
Right? Like a true Cholo has a $15,000 paint job.
well, this guy hand engraved all of his chrome with a Dremel.
There you go. And you know what he did though? He made a motorcycle you can't ride.
No, absolutely, you can ride it.
No, you can't
wrote-
because when you break the chrome, it'll pop if that bike is ridden. So all the chrome that you break that surface, as the bike gets hot and cold, it blows the chrome out everywhere around every place you've actually cut it.
Of course,
There's no
yeah.
way to do that. Once you engrave a motor or exhaust, you've ruined it for actual riding.
Yeah, but he had it re-chromed. I mean, he did it and then had it chromed.
But when you chrome it, it fills in the engraving.
Listen, man, that thing looked good. I don't know.
If you do, but that's the thing. Like once you engrave a motor, it's now a show bike. Like you can't ride it because the chrome. Once you break the surface, it all just starts coming off in all directions, all around. If you let it get hot and cold, and any salt water and like you can't ride them once you've engraved them. But
he rode that thing up in
stop short of
Virginia.
that,
Mason
still.
City.
If you stop short of the engraving, still, man, you can spend $75,000 on a Softail to make it a Cholo bike. Like they're just like, there's no end. Like the
Oh, yeah.
every little freaking brass nut and bolt you can do to it and all that.
All you need is some cool bars, long exhaust, and a bedroll, and I'll call it a Cholo bike.
No, yeah, that's you can start at that. You take a deluxe, you take a stock deluxe, and you're 80% there.
Yep.
Long pipes and bars, and you're done to an extent. Like you've got a Cholo bike, but
True.
So, but cool bars, and we got Mint Vickle is another guy who rides.
His bike
Who
is
rides
nice.
around here.
His
That's-
bike is really nice.
That's a cool bike. Check him out on Instagram, TJ. Mint Vickle.
Mint.
Mine, I want to tear down and send off I want to take the 10s to Carl and let Carl do crazy, stupid shit. Let him get high and do stupid shit on that, on that paint. But the motor and pipes leave alone because, like even Thumper said, like you can clear coat it to save it a little bit, but for the most part, once you start engraving and shit, you can't really ride the bike. It just it goes to shit overnight.
Yeah, but that bike was insane. I mean, he even had his levers, his clutch, and his brake engraved.
Yeah,
it was cool.
And honestly, I don't, people used to talk shit about it's just a show bike. It's a trailer queen. Well, yeah, but that's probably not his own bike, only bike. You know what I mean? Like it's okay to have a trailer queen if you're just showing off your abilities. There's not a damn thing wrong with that because it's probably not his only bike. Like that's just people who are butthurt about stuff because their shit's nicer than theirs.
That's just people who can't afford trailers.
Yeah.
That's my new thing.
Oh shit.
Don't hate
That
that
really-
trailer.
We could do a whole live stream just talking shit about RVs and people who hate them because they don't
You
have
ain't
them.
kidding.
Like, oh, you just trailer. Oh, but you're here, right? Oh no, I didn't go this year. Oh,
Oh.
so you didn't go at all to the thing you're talking shit about. You know, like,
Now,
Yeah.
are you grads? So remember Ernie the Barber's Goldwing? Do you remember Ernie the Barber's Goldwing?
I remember him talking about his gold wing, but I never saw. No, I did see it.
That thing was insane.
No, he did have a gold wing. I did see it
Mhm.
actually.
That thing was all airbrushed and
Yeah,
custom.
it was.
crazy.
It was done up.
And it was like the old Goldwing that had like the big panel, like in the gas tank. You know, it was like the.
Yeah,
I feel like it was an '80s
no, I
Goldwing,
do remember seeing that in the parking lot.
and it
did you
was.
see the dude that used to do the whole ADV riding on his Goldwing, and he dropped it and it rolled down a hill like it's this
Oh,
guy
I-
had, yeah. He put knobbies on a Goldwing. It was badass ADV riding, this like 90s Goldwing all over the place. But this, what was it, a week or so ago, George, that it went down. And thankfully the guy got clear because this is an 1,100-pound motorcycle and it just tumbled down a hill. Like,
I feel like I saw the reel. There was a reel of that happening.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people taking those Goldwings off road. It's
you can't break them. I get why you can do anything with a Goldwing, really. I mean, except for the fact that they do weigh as much as a Honda Civic, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
he had ditched the fenders and put knobbies on it, and you know,
you can do a lot of things in the Goldwing. I just can't be flat-footed on one. Nope.
you can do a lot of things with a Goldwing. You just can't be seen on one. That's the thing. You don't want to be seen on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, boom, 3 hours.
Amateurs.
He said amateurs.
Yeah, buddy. Killing
Oh, Samuel
What?
Pepper, Goldwing. I'd rather have a Goldwing than an Indian.
What? Santa Pepper's not in here.
All right, guys. We just hit the 3 hour mark.
Woo! So, to recap.
Are you gonna recap?
You want to recap?
You can recap. Recap.
Let's recap. So, Baggers and Brews, that includes George and myself, are dedicating 2024 to raising money for our veterans and first responders, and that would be the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. We are going to do a big event in July 13th, here in Jersey. It's going to be a poker run and a kind of a, I don't know, what you call it? Like a,
It's gonna be
an event,
like
a
a
rally
one-day,
kind of thing.
like a 1 day rally, really.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested, definitely hit us up. Let us know that you're interested. You can go to baggersandbrews.com. You can go baggersandbrews at gmail.com, all that stuff. Let us know if you want to come and be a part of it. If you're a channel that is interested in coming out, let us know. But yeah, we're trying to raise money for our veterans and first responders. And that's what the 2024 year is going to be kind of contributed to. So,
And the event's gonna be on July 13th
July 13th
here in New Jersey.
here in Jersey. Yeah, I know it's not Florida, but we're doing the best we
I
can.
want to go, man. It's like 2
It's
weeks.
on the way, bro.
It's on the
Bro,
way.
it's on the way. It's 1 tank of gas out of the way.
Oh shit!
Wait. For pulling 14,000 pounds behind a diesel,
Listen,
it's 1 tank away.
I'm not talking about
We
specifics
didn't
here.
get all the
I'm
details.
not talking about like specifics. I'm just saying, it's a tank of gas out of the way.
So 400 this way is 400 that way. So I just mean like
Listen, I'm doing
It's
girl
not-
math here, all right? I'm doing
it's
this
not
girl
just a
math.
tank of gas.
That is so rude. Oh shit! You have girls looking at you cross-eyed over here.
That's funny.
I hope everyone in the world goes though. I'd love to be there. I really would. That'd be fun.
Well, we can't wait to see it.
Dude, I'd love.
Bro,
I really would.
yo,
Seriously.
What
I
are you
wouldn't
like?
go rig up there,
Are
but
you
I
like
really
Delta
would fly
Diamond?
in and just be
Are
a
you
drunk
Delta
asshole.
Diamond? Are you Platinum Elite? You've got to have the points to be able to pay. I'll pick you up in Philly.
Miles. I might fly up and just be a drunk asshole in the corner. You know what I mean? Like
That's
that
it.
kind of. I'll be on the back of Bert's bike, just snuggling.
You have got to have the points to
I
fly
might.
into Philly.
Especially if it's just for like a 3-day weekend or something.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, what kind of flight status do you have? Come on, dude.
I'm Platinum Pro
You're
with American.
You're only Platinum Pro?
Yeah, because I fly all different airlines, dude. I'm international, so I fly like freaking Philippine Airlines and then China Airlines, and then I fly whoever will give me business class within budget.
There you go. Well, I'm 19,000 away from executive platinum.
No. I'm probably going to lose Platinum Pro this year.
Damn.
Because when I go to Australia, I use Expedia. I'm like whatever gets me business class there.
Hello,
So
my woman.
That's it. So
Well,
well, Anti-High says he'll find me a bike. I don't know if I'll need one if I just blast up.
You don't need a bike. We're just gonna hang out. Or we're gonna be like YouTubers. We don't need bikes. We don't need a bike.
All I need is an outlet to plug my Fat Man breathing machine, and I might sleep under Bert's rig, like by the black tank, like outlet, like just like with it
Damn.
dripping on my face, like
Yo.
all drunk, like
Bert's got power out on the deck.
Don't tease me with a good time. Let's go.
we'll figure it out.
All right.
Bryce says you can ride his. It'll be the most miles it'll see all year.
Yeah, that's facts. Facts. Hard facts.
All right. So
Listen,
are you going live, TJ?
I think I will for a little bit. The wife's still working, so maybe I will for like till midnight, like a little bit. So
All
all
right.
right.
So we're shutting it down here. So if you're still here and you're hanging out, head on over to Monkey. And he is about to go live.
yeah.
That's right.
So, all right,
Matter of
guys.
fact,
Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys later.
Thanks for hanging in there. We'll catch you later.